Chase Becker going to Borman. Touchdown, Outlaws! Her hands race for the ball. Journey Warman, look at the lightning strike from her for 2.
That's right, pass is right, it's picked off. Connor Winter, the 26, the 20, the 10. He is in there. Touchdown, Watford City.
30 seconds remaining. Chance to go to state at hand. Ersley kicks it out. Wolf, corner, got it! Three-pointer, Hudson Wolf.
Becker goes down with a kick out to Blake again from the kill line. Good for 3 more.
Mama, there goes that man.
It's a wobbly one. It is intercepted. Oh, man, what a highlight. A big deciding set. Smithburg skies. Point, Paige Smithburg.
That pass is tipped. Taken by Skyler. The spin move, and she finishes at the rim.
12-5. Jacobson gets into the paint. Off-balance shot. Good. 2 more for Harley Jacobson.
Here's a deep 3 by Cannonwisher from the Beaver logo.
Brings it in. Missed it. Good rebound by Colt Champion. Brings it down. Goes back up and scores.
The Pirates again down low. Kiever with a nice bounce pass. Wide open. Camry Johnson and 1.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP. GameDay Media, LLP does not own the rights to the background music of this live stream. All rights belong to the music owners. No copyright infringement intended.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, both the own boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham! LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, T&T Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Western Education Regional Co-op, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, Divide County Quarterback Club, Investment Center of Montana, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Prairie Ford of Stanley, BBH Insurance, Farmers Union Insurance, Leander Hauge Agency, Wild Era Travel, Powers Lake Community Club, New Century Ag, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, Modern Dental, All Season Sportabout, The Little Griddle Cafe, XL Transport LLC, Ray J's Booster Club, Flag Family Media, RTC Networks.
City of Powers Lake and the Community Club proudly support our local businesses that help make our community special. From shopping and dining to lodging and hometown hospitality, you'll find it all right here. Northern Charm Boutique, the historic Hoogie Hotel, Prairie Pride Foods, Cenex Powers Lake, the Food Barn. Come spend the day exploring, enjoying great food, a great cup of coffee, and experiencing the friendly faces that make Powers Lake feel like home.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our gold-awarded Stroke Ready Care and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care, including well child and child immunizations. Psych and mental health care also available. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2424 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
It is a beautiful August night here in Stanley, North Dakota, where we get ready to kick off the 2026 Class A football season with a matchup between the home team, the Stanley Blue Jays, and the visitors, the Rugby Panthers. As we're here at Ling Inget Field, as we want to welcome you into the Border Plains Equipment pregame show, located right off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota. Your local Case IH dealer. Visit borderplains.com for local inventory and to explore job opportunities. My name's Noah Fredrickson, alongside David Peterson here again tonight. And David, we've been talking about it. We can't believe it's already here. It feels like time just flies, man.
Yeah, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back, Mr. Fredrickson.
It's been too long.
Yeah, it's been too long. The last time we were doing this, we did some baseball this summer a little bit, but it's been a long time. But it was a short break. It was a great break, and we're so excited to get year number 4 off the ground. And what a way to be at this historic field. Multiple state champions at that 11A ranks at Linningett Field. So much history at this field. A beautiful setting right off Highway 2. The flag is blowing, a beautiful breeze. You couldn't ask for a better Friday Night Lights kickoff weekend.
No, and kind of like you mentioned it, we got two storied programs here that are going to war tonight. And last year they were both 2-7. They were kind of young, kind of in a rebuilding phase. But I don't know if you can use that excuse anymore. Both teams are senior heavy. They got kids that have been playing this game for 4 full years, and now it's time. It's make or break. You got to start to perform.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of coaches around the area, starting with Jackson Lorenz, the second-year head coach for the Stanley Blue Jays team, able to have 21 kids returning on the offensive and defensive side of the ball in just year 2, and you've got one of the best in the state of North Dakota that's anchoring that offensive line, sits at tight end, and that name is Mr. Ben Henick, and he is a load, and you have him as a security blanket. I think these Stanley Blue Jays are ready to make some noise, and so are the Panthers. They're 2-7 for them as well. They've got to get some wins under their belt, but it's exciting game, and what a way to start.
And when you look at it, both 2-7 teams, like we've mentioned, I feel like a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's week 1. If you lose, it doesn't matter too much. But when you have an opportunity, if you're the Blue Jays, to take care of business at home and really start your season on a high note, and same thing for the Panthers, these are both squads that are looking to get back to the playoffs. I think it starts here tonight. The winner's going to have a big advantage going the rest of the way.
Winning football games is very difficult. Winning football games in consecutive order is even more difficult. And both of these teams, rugby, they beat Stanley and Turtle Mountain last year, and Stanley beat Tioga and South Prairie Mac. So you know that both teams are hungry for a win. Like you said, you want to get started off on the right foot, and nothing in the town of Stanley, football is king around here, and you want these kids to experience that for Stanley Blue Jay football and for Rugby Panther football. You want victories.
It should be quite the week 1 matchup here in Stanley. Thanks for tuning in to Game Day Media. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, it's time for the Lindsay Grocery Coach's Comments.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Provera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
Bourgault is a premier implement manufacturer, and Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, is a premier Bourgault dealer, receiving top dealer by territory and top service by territory the last several years. Sean Rapp, recognized as top salesman by territory the last 3 years. It's the result of a dedicated staff working hard to ensure customers receive the finest in Bourgault drill sales, parts, and service. Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company in Kenmare, located in Mohall.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley. Your local Case IH dealer. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
the Northwest Sportsmen's Association of Tioga, a proud supporter of youth and outdoor recreation in our local community. We're aiming high, keeping it local, and building the future for outdoor events. Join us in making a difference. The Northwest Sportsmen Association, where the outdoors brings us together.
EAPC Architects Engineers is shaping the future of K-12 schools, healthcare, civic spaces, and higher education across North Dakota. Proud to support our athletes and proud to serve our communities. EAPC, designing solutions, impacting communities.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk, high atop Linningett Field here in Stanley, North Dakota. Right now, we got some time here, part of our Lindsay Grocery Coach's Comments. Lindsay Grocery, where community meets quality every day. You can find them on Facebook for daily, weekly deals. Lindsay Grocery, your favorite grocery store. Right now, Noah Fredrickson's got the head coach of this Stanley Blue Jays team, Coach Jackson Lorenz. Take it away, Noah.
Thanks, David. Yeah, here with head coach Jackson Lorenz. Coach, we were just talking about it, the continuity that you guys bring back, all 11 defensive starters, most of the offense. Kind of talk about the pressure and how you guys really got to take that next step now.
Yeah, we've kind of talked about the pressure, and we don't really have any. I mean, we were 2-7 last year. Not that we've talked about it a whole bunch, but just trying to get these guys to play free, play football, have fun, and play together with no pressure at all. That's kind of our goal right away here.
And now talking about a big connection you guys got, Kane Reap and Ben Heenick. We've seen Ben Heenick, amazing player the last couple of years. He's kind of been beat up, though. He hasn't been able to go full go. Is he healthy to start the year now?
Yes, he is, and we're looking for a big senior year from him and getting him the ball a little bit more.
Talk about getting him the ball, the pass game. We've talked about it all offseason. You have especially the efficiency. You passed for 826 yards last year, but only 42%. How have you worked on that in the offense to be more efficient?
Yeah, those two guys especially, but really a lot of our skill guys have put in a lot of time this summer between camps, just throwing out here on random mornings, and just putting a lot of reps together. We're hoping that can slowly improve.
Should be a fun one. Thanks for the time, Coach. Back to you, David.
Thank you, Noah. Big thank you to head coach Jackson Lorenz of the Stanley Blue Jays. When we come back, we're going to see how fast Freddie can run that 40 from the 40 down to head coach for this Rugby Panthers team. Coach Tyler Green after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Play your cards right and shop the savings and selection at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. Browse a wide selection of furnishings for every room in your home. The latest styles and trends and comfortable quality furniture. And it's all at reasonable prices. Plus, they have a great selection of flooring and bedding as well. High quality and reasonable prices make Prairie Home Furnishings the place to make your house a home.
Make sure to shop at Prairie Home Furnishings. We deliver everything your home deserves.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Yep.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth here at the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Right now, we're going to flip it down to Noah with head coach for this Rugby Panthers team, Tyler Green. Take it away, Noah.
Yep, now on the other side of the 50 here with head coach Tyler Green. Coach, talking about the quarterback room here, little injury. Levi Wentz is going to get the start tonight. Just talk about that situation and the trust you have in Wentz.
Yeah, Kiefer went down in the offseason, and Levi has stepped up. He's a kid that is definitely a really good athlete. He had some time last year, so it's not like he's completely fresh. Good athlete. We trust him with our offense, and we're going to make sure we protect him tonight.
And talking about building blocks, you guys return 11 seniors now from last year, really experienced group. 2-7 finish last year. Now how do you take the next step?
We just talked to our kids about some different things they need to do. We need to be a little more gritty, tough, resilient. We got to have effort. We got to have a attitude when we're on the field, and we got to make sure we finish games. And it's going to start with those 10 seniors we got on the field tonight and the one on the sideline.
And it's going to be quite the matchup for your guys' defense going against Ben Henick, Kansas State commit. What's kind of the plan to slow him down, bracket coverage? What's the idea?
He's a great athlete. I think the key word there is try and slow him down. We're not going to focus too much attention on one player, though. They got 11 good players on the field all the time, so you put too much attention on one and somebody slips behind you and scores. Good athlete, but we're going to make sure we focus on all 11 guys on the field.
Sounds good, Coach. Thanks for the time. Back up to you.
Ben, thank you. Noah Fredrickson, part of our Lindsay Grocery Coaches Comments, head coach Tyler Green, and Jackson Lorenz. When we come back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk, we're going to continue to roll on with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show, our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight, our polls, and our Country Store starting lineup coming after this break.
For the healthcare services you need, an expertise you can trust, it's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me. You can trust us. You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Williston, the truck deals are rolling in at Red Rock Chevrolet GMC of Williston. Right now, get behind the wheel of a powerful GMC Sierra 1500 with low 2.9% financing for 72 months, plus a $1,500 purchase allowance. Need serious strength for the toughest jobs? Check out the GMC Sierra HD and get 4.9% financing, plus up to a $2,000 rebate. Whether you need everyday capability or heavy-duty power, Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston has the truck for you. Red Rock Chevrolet GMC. See dealer for details.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union Insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Lamb LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
Welcome back into the Border Plains Equipment pregame show as it's time for our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight. Fast and reliable service and car shopping made easy. For specials, new and pre-owned inventory, visit redrockchevygmc.com today. And first up, we've already mentioned it 5 times before we even got to the player spotlight, but Ben Henick, the Kansas State commit, man, he is a fun one to watch. And I think the big thing is, like I mentioned with head coach Lorenz, is he hasn't been quite healthy the last couple of years. Just how he's had some random injuries that are nagging him and keeping him down. But I think we got 100% ready to go Ben Henick, and there's not much better things to watch than that.
And I know there's a lot of people that are excited to see that, and I don't think there's a whole lot of Rugby Panthers that are excited to see that on the other side of the field, but let's give credit where credit is due. This kid has worked his tail off to get healthy again, had some elbow injuries last year, had some other injuries off and on throughout his career, flirted with missing some basketball, but he is healthy, and if you've lived under a rock, he is one of the best recruits in the state of North Dakota all time, I would probably say, going committed to Kansas State. I don't know what else you say about the kid. Excellent kid, smart student. I mean, just can do it all for him.
I was kind of hoping as a Fighting Irish fan that he would choose to go to Notre Dame, but I guess Kansas State, that works as well.
Isn't that crazy that you even just said that? Like, the reality of a kid from Stanley, North Dakota is potentially getting looks from Notre Dame. There's kids all over. We're going to see a good one tomorrow that everybody's drooling over, that Barman kid over in Ray Powers Lake. So that is our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight for fast and reliable car shopping made easy. For specials, new and pre-owned inventory, visit redrockchevygmc.com today. Right now, we're going to flip it to the other side of the field as our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight for the Rugby Panthers, and that's going to be number 7, Brody Burnt, the senior tight end.
Yeah, 56 tackles, 2 interceptions last year. He hasn't been as much of a vocal point on the offensive side of the ball, but he gets it done on the defense. And talking about him and Ben Heenick, Coach Tyler Green said they're not going to focus too much on Heenick, but I think Brody Burnt, he's a guy who matches up well with them. That's a battle in a couple months I'd like to see on the basketball court. Those are 2 big dudes.
Right. Yeah.
Hopefully they can get some one-on-one action here tonight. But
you could see him right there. He's a mountain of a man. Just number 7 right in the middle of the screen there. Yeah, he is the tight end / linebacker. So I would imagine that he's going to be shadowing. I said we're not going to focus all the attention, but don't lose sight of him.
Can't lose sight of him.
Is what's going to be. But yeah.
But then also Burnt rushing the passer. Kane Reap does not want to see him in his lap at all tonight. You got to really focus.
Yeah, he's
on
probably
Brody Burnt.
he could get a lot of inside blitzes coming around the outside corner and really try to wreak some havoc on quarterback for Stanley. So yeah, 2 excellent choices, my man. What a way to start off our Red Rock Auto Player Spotlights. 2 kids, cream of the crop.
Let's see it. Let's see them go at it tonight here in Stanley, North Dakota. Week 1 of the 2026 season is just about ready to kick off as we get ready for our country store starting lineups. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Shout out Jarrett and Brenda Van Burkum, also Kyle Van Burkum. I know he spent some time working there this summer at the country store. And first for the Rugby Panthers on defense, it'll be number 12, Kason Halverson, 75, Bryce Stewart, 54, Jack Pritchett, 72 is Zach Schneibel, Joe Rizovi, number 22. We're going to say his name a lot tonight, David. 34, Treg Fonestock, and 4, Alec Bowl. 70 is Gavin Barsh, and 7, Brody Burnt, like we just talked about in the Red Rock Auto Player Spotlight. And then the safeties, Coy Walker and Wyatt Fellinger. Should be a fun one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup. There's going to be a lot of spying, I think, between Coy Walker and Wyatt Fellinger because they're going to have to spy. They're going to have safety help on the big man streaking down the middle of the field.
Well, that's the thing, David, is we talk about maybe matching Brody Burnt up just for the size, but I don't know if he can keep up. Heenick he's a special breed. He's got a lot of speed, too, so those safeties definitely going to have to focus their attention on him as we get ready for the Stanley Blue Jays starting lineup. Offensive line is Eli Brewer, Hunter Warta, Landon Hunting, Ace Johnson, and Levi Uran. Receivers Austin Cannonwisher and Javon Johnson. Fullback Coulter Flaidland and running back Caden Uran. He is quite the brute. He is a tough one to tackle. And then running the offense, quarterback senior Kane Reap. This, and like I just talked to head coach Lorenz, this is an offense that really needs to take that next step. We talked about efficiency. I heard someone say, you want to make efficiency, you want to love efficiency so much because it's going to love you back, and that's perfect for the Blue Jays this season. Can they be efficient on offense?
That's one to note for sure. One mistake that I just saw right here, Javon Johnson is a senior this year, so there is a lot of seniors on both sides of the ball, and they talked about it in both pre-games, is we're going to rely so heavily on our seniors this season for both sides of the ball. New, fresh, hot off the press, we're going to get right to it, is our 9B Top 5 brought to you by Prairie Homes Furnishings right here in Stanley, North Dakota. You can find them online at shopphf.com. Give them a call or stop on by at First Avenue Southeast right here in Stanley. But this is the first preseason week number 1 9B state rankings.
And there it is, leading them all off, New Rockford Cheyenne Matic Rockets. It's only right, the reigning champs. They start at number 1, the Lobos of Lemoore LM at 2, Linton HMB Lions at 3, the Divide County Maroons at 4, and then tied at 5 are the Imperials of Napoleon Gackler Streeter and the North Border Eagles. And David, I just had a thought pop into my mind. You look at those polls, perfect. the Rockets, they deserve to be the number one spot. Now I look at the college football landscape. Indiana, 16-0, won the national championship. They start out at number 7. I feel like you got to give the reigning champs that number one spot every time.
Golly, yeah, those voters, they're tough on those reigning champs. But probably, I mean, they were doubted all season long last year. They play
now
a
they're
soft
just adding
schedule.
more fuel to the fire.
They just add a log to the fire, as Michael Jordan would say. Others receiving votes: Grant County Flasher. They knocked out Divide County last year in the first round of the playoffs. Hatton Northwood, and then an MLS team very loaded with talent up here in Northwest North Dakota, all receiving votes in the 9B ranks. We're going to flip it over to the 11A rank. 11A ranks. I'll have to get that later. We'll get her.
Hey, it's week 1 for us too, David.
Week 1. Everybody's a bit rusty.
We're going to take that much-needed break, and we're inching closer and closer to the opening kickoff of the 2026 season here in North Dakota.
Your financial future deserves more than a generic plan. It deserves a partner who takes the time to understand you. At Investment Center of Montana, based in Plentywood, we specialize in comprehensive financial planning, all built around your goals, your family, and your values. Call Investment Center of Montana today at 406-765-2804 or visit us online at invest-mt.com. Investment Center of Montana, your future, our focus.
Welcome back to Lynn Inget Field, as we've got those polls ready to fire now. Tech producer, all the names, David Peterson, doing his best here in week 1. And there they are, brought to you by Prairie Home Furnishings here in Stanley. At number 1, again, a reigning champ, Legendaria Munich Cardinals, the Velva Aggies, the Ellendale Edgeley Calm Thunder, the Bottineau Braves, and the Dickinson Trinity Titans. Receiving votes here, Northern Cass, who hint, we will see tomorrow afternoon, taking on the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, who they thought they should have maybe been receiving votes, so that'll be an interesting matchup tomorrow afternoon.
Again, maybe some fire to the logs for these kids with a little bit of competitive spirit.
Yep, it's got to be. If that doesn't light a fire, then I don't know what will.
Yeah, I think you think football, you think Velva Aggies. I mean, they were kind of at the bottom of the ranks to start last year and climb the ranks, and just such a strong team. Langdon, I think, was number 1 the entire year, at least as of week 2. Just solid teams.
Alongside Central McLean and Thompson also receiving votes. As we got a minute on the clock here at Lynn Inget Field, I feel like everybody here is ready for some football.
Athletic Complex and Lynn Inget Field.
Would you rather?
For this first
Would you rather be
game of the Class A 2026 football season between the visiting Rugby Panthers and your Stanley Blue Jays. Tonight's game is proudly sponsored by the Bear Bank and GameDay Suites of Stanley. Tonight's matchup will be played under the rules of the North Dakota High School Activities Association, with an emphasis on great competition and the highest standards of sportsmanship. Will you please rise to remove your headgear for the playing of our national anthem?
As now we get ready for our starting lineups, again brought to you by the Country Store. Both teams lining up.
Introducing first, we'd like to introduce the visiting 2026 Rugby Panthers.
Panthers look to be
taking one out of the Outlaws playbook.
Yeah, Outlaws. Trendsetter?
Trendsetter.
The Outlaws a trendsetter?
Now, for the starting defensive
I
team
guess.
for your Stanley Blue Jays.
Now for the Blue Jays, we will have the individual starters run out.
Starting at a defensive end.
Their starting defense for the Blue Jays. Austin Cannon Wisher will start. And he plays edge, really trying to utilize that speed for Austin Cannon Wisher.
A senior.
And it sounds like they got some walkout songs. I can't say I've ever heard that for the starting lineups of the football season. I like it. I kind of like it. That was Ben Heenick.
It's taking one of the baseball playbook there.
Devin Whitmire.
Now Devin Whitmire.
And the other defensive tackle, a senior, number 67, Levi Uran.
Levi Uran, another big boy for the Blue Jays.
He was shifted around a little bit. He's going to have an excellent season. He is such a good wrestler. I've seen him a couple different times when he walks around. Everybody knows that he's there. He is a mountain of a man. I believe he played left guard last year, and he got moved to right outside tackle, so they're looking to maybe try to get some bookends from those two bigs on the line.
And there was Caden Uran, the running back.
Number 54, Hunter Warda.
Hunter Warda, he's one that head coach Lorenz really relies on that offensive line. He's just one of those guys who's just meaner than the other guy.
And you have to have that trait to be an offensive lineman.
A senior, number 55, Landon Hunting.
Landon Hunting also plays center on offense for the Blue Jays. And talking about the continuity, just bringing back this offensive line, they're going to be so much better than they were last year.
Naturally, you're a year more physical, a year more matured, your brain is more developed, you're starting to get into the adult years of your life. And I think Stanley, if they can get the offense rolling, the defense is going to have to step up big time because some of the teams that they play, they can put some points on the board. The Velva Aggies just down the road, they can put some points on the board. Ray Powers Lake, we know we're going to see that tomorrow. It's going to be a shootout tomorrow, I think.
Heard it from David first. Braden Friddle, also the punter, alongside the defensive back for the Blue Jays. And last but not least, the senior Javon Johnson. His last season opener for the Blue Jays. As the Blue Jays look ready to go. Panthers are lined up on the sideline there. They rip through the S. Let's go, David.
I like it. They're ready to go. I think everything but the kickoff. We're going to get one right in the window, partner. Throwing out some footballs.
Thought it was a
bat. No, they're going to get one. Who was that? That's close. They hit right in between the window here. Let's not forget about our guy up top of the press box here, Jack Evans, running the sites for us here. Big thanks to Jack coming on board with GameDay Media, second-year student at Williston State College and former Blue Jay. Knows what to do up in this press box. Spent a lot of time videoing these Blue Jays back in his prime.
Yeah, he says he wants to get on the mic, but we got to wait till he's not calling a Blue Jays game. He's got a little bias in there.
Yeah, he said, I think I want a RPL Outlaws and a Blue Jays game with Frederickson. I go, whoa, we got to get some neutral in there.
That would be quite eventful, though. That might turn into a comedy show.
That is our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. Again, Border Plains Equipment just down Highway 2 here in Stanley, North Dakota. You can find them online at borderplains.com. Check what kind of local service they can do for you. Ryan Gelston and the crew over there as assistant coach Dave Leith. They're sitting there talking to Mr. Heenick, getting some last words. Dave Leith was the head football coach for this Blue Jays team prior to Jackson Lorenz, so I'm sure Coach Lorenz appreciates all of the knowledge still roaming the sidelines with a lot of these guys.
I feel like that's going to take a lot of stress off the plate of head coach Lorenz.
Yeah.
Just having that veteran experience there, a part of the coaching staff.
We are minutes away from our opening kickoff. We're here. We've waited for a long time to get football back here on Game Day Media.
We've gotten to the dog days of August. You just needed football to get back, and you had a little life instilled back into. We've met the moment. Here we are, David.
Our opening kickoff brought to you by Northwest Therapy Services with 2 locations, one in Ray and one in Williston, North Dakota.
A little onside action to start, and it's on the ground. That's a pile, and it looks like the Blue Jays recover it.
So take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. As a bold call as an onside kick. I think he whiffed on it a little bit. But he, sometimes you need a little bit of luck in anything, as it did. It was touched within 10 yards, so that is a 100% a live ball. That could have been a big penalty for the Blue Jays if they wouldn't have touched the ball for the Panthers.
Well, you got to think the front line of the Panthers weren't expecting an onside type kick, weren't ready to haul it in. And the Blue Jays take advantage, and they'll take the field with their offense first, led by senior quarterback Kane Reap. 826 yards, 10 passing touchdowns last year, looking to build off a successful year. Starting the shotgun.
Great starting field position for these Blue Jays, just on the other side of the 50-yard line. Only 49 now to go. Is a big rush.
And he's taking the shot right away, but his target, Javon Johnson, fell down. Might have tripped on a line. As you got to love the confidence from head coach Lorenz, though. Let's dial up a shot. We got the onside kick. We're feeling it right now.
They had Henick going down on the other opposite hash, and they tried to get some eyes going the opposite field and tried to sneak Javon Johnson, good athlete here in Stanley. Played a lot of football, a lot of basketball for head coach Corey Anderson and this Blue Jays team. I think he's going to have another good season. They can get the ball to him. He's fast, he's shifty, very quick feet, can make something happen in a heartbeat.
Dual left for the Blue Jays, back in the gun, sending Henick in motion to the left side. Reap takes the snap, inside zone to Uran. He picks up a few yards here, bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Blue Jays.
Tackle made by number 22. You talked about it earlier. I feel like we're going to say this name all night long. Jovi Rizzovi, wide receiver / defensive back. But, he's getting into the backfield early, trying to shut down this run. 3rd and 6 for this Blue Jays offense. Ball's sitting right on the 45-yard line. Our officials for this afternoon's game wearing the white hat. Matt Liebel, Don Smith, Ron Wright, Jeremy Wright, and Sean Agee round out our crew from the Williston Basin Officials Association.
And there's a false start by the Blue Jays. It's going to make that 3rd and 6, 3rd and 11.
That's a lot of things that hampered the Blue Jays offense last year, was some early false starts and just inability to get positive plays. You're starting now behind the original line of scrimmage. It's going to make it 3rd and 11.
Looks like that was Eli Brewer. Picks that one up. 3rd and long. See if the Blue Jays try to dial up another shot play. Braden Friddle here on the outside, subbing in at receiver. Javon Johnson in the slot. Reap in the gun, takes the snap. In the pocket, got time, going outside deep to Johnson. Go ball. It's incomplete. Will there be a flag? It looks like the ref's looking for it, and there he got it. He throws the flag.
For sure, as we take a look at our first RTC Networks instant replay, a premium sponsor here on Game Day Media, drops back and lets it fly, and you can see that defensive back just didn't turn, look for the ball, and a good play from Johnson, able to get back into it, and that's going to be a big 15-yard penalty for a pass interference.
Well, David, we've seen that in every level of football, is just underthrowing the ball. It's like drawing an end one call in basketball terms, but you underthrow it, the defense has no idea. That's going to be an easy first down for the Blue Jays to extend the drive.
Sean Agee marks out 15 yards here, and they're going to get a first down out of the deal. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Blue Jays' 34-yard line on that big 15-yard penalty for the Panthers.
Back in the gun. Low snap, and
he was down.
Gustafson just had to get on it, playing a little running back, and got to have that snap right away. That sets the Blue Jays back 5 yards.
Into the game for the Blue Jays, number 11, Cannon Wisher, number 18, Javon Johnson subbing in. Bringing in the play is number 0, Caden Uran. Comes back out, a lot of crew, a lot of staff here for the Blue Jays, as the Rugby Panthers again pushing them back from a lost yard. It's going to be 2nd and 16 from the 40-yard line.
All snaps have been taken from the shotgun so far for the Blue Jays. Reap in the pocket, fires over the middle, caught by Johnson, reaching out the ball, trying to pick up an extra yard, but that's going to be a short gain of around 3 yards on the play.
Big push from number 54, the inside linebacker, Jack Pritchett, making a big rush. That's the second big rush that I've seen. We talked about number 7, Mr. Burnt, on the outside as a outside pass rushing linebacker, but that big rush from the inside really kind of wreaking havoc in the backfield for Kane Reap, trying to get back. He's already 4 or 5 yards off the line of scrimmage, just playing, got to get it out.
3rd and long. Kane Reap with Uran to his left. Duel to the left. Heenick, tight end right side. Fakes the handoff, rolling out right, fires it to the man, batted down by the Panthers. That is Coy Walker, the safeties we talked about in the pregame show, David, making an impact on Heenick right off the bat.
Awesome play. You can see it right here in the RTC Network's instant replay. Definitely keyed as Heenick goes to a little deep post route, and perfect play. You could see him slip just a little bit, did Mr. Walker, and he was able to gain some ground and put into a big punt formation for this Blue Jays. Good defensive stance after that onside kick, we'll call it, to start the game.
Yeah, for sure. And looking back at that pass by Reap, you see Walker stumble. You got to fire that ball right away. He held the ball in too long where Walker was able to slip and still recover and make the great play as the punt is away. That is Fertel again. That bounces out of bounds, and the Panthers will be backed up as their offense takes the field for the first time, and we'll take a Nesset timeout.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
Out of our first Nesset timeout of the year, the Panthers firing it right away. That pass is completed to...
Incomplete.
Looked like it was an easy pass and catch there, but Kaysen Halverson was not able to haul it in. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. As the Panthers showing confidence in their quarterback Levi Wentz, letting him fire it off right away. He'll go from under center here on 2nd and 10. Takes the snap, inside zone, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Maybe a yard on the play, but not much.
So we take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. Good rush from the interior line of this Blue Jays team, led by that big defensive tackle, defensive end, double team. Just that's what Kansas State wants right there. Take on the lead block, shove them to the side, wrap up for a big loss. Minimal gain, 1 yard gain for this Rugby Panthers as they go spread.
Now back in the gun. Wentz takes the snap. Going to step up. Heenick's in his face. He fires it to the outside. Jump ball is incomplete. Looking for his main man, Hudson Hager. But it's nothing there.
Great defense from Oscar Garcia. Again, had some tough position because if that's a little bit better throw, his counterpart, number 3 for the Panthers, Hudson Hager, is going to probably make a complete pass. Javon Johnson also getting over there to help with some defense, but good defensive stand for this Blue Jays team. A little bit of flip the field right now as punter standing about 5 yards in his own end zone.
That is tough to operate. That'll be Hudson Hager punting it away in his own end zone. Puts the boot on the ball. That one flies out of bounds. We'll see where the referee marks it. That'll be at about the... He's still going 41-yard line, so the Blue Jays offense comes back out with great field position as we'll see if they can make it happen on the second go-around.
Little love for our booster clubs, the Tioga Pirates Booster Club tailgating over in Tioga. Randy Peterson, Pat Alberts on the mic as Tioga hosts South Prairie Max in another 11A football game in Tioga at the Ship. I want to say a special shout out to my son Chandler Peterson. His 10th birthday today. We're going to be partying tomorrow. He's got a football game in Williston that we're going to go to. He's going to go bowling, but happy birthday, buddy. I love you.
There he is, Caden Uran with a nice chunk of yards there. Off the run play. Again, he is a tough one to bring down when he gets going.
Yeah, such a shifty running back for head coach Jackson Lorenz. Gets these kids in the right spot, get them upfield, good push from the offensive line. I think that is where I'm coaching 5th and 6th grade football because I'm not busy enough. I got 5th and 6th grade football coming up, and my 3 words of emphasis was you got to win the first 3 steps in football. If you can control that line of scrimmage like Stanley's done that last play, you get a lot of positive momentum.
Try to give it back to him again, but that time he is wrangled down by Carter Christensen. And we talked to head coach Tyler Green. He is the definition of an athlete. They're just going to throw him out there, let him do what he does. And that time he was in the backfield before Reap even had the ball.
That's the side in the program. It just says ATH. We just want him to go play. We could put him at safety. We could put him at linebacker, defensive line. We could put him anywhere on the field. Such a valuable asset for head coach Green.
Brings up about a 3rd and 8. Back in the gun for the Blue Jays. Johnson and Longmire to the left. Send Henick in motion to the left side of the field. Takes the snap. Another low snap. He's got to get away. Carter Christensen, there he is again. What did I say, David? Let him do his thing, and that is what he's doing.
Yeah, he's coming to play today. As you can take another look at the RTC Network's instant replay. A low snap, kind of danger territory as Henick goes in motion, snap down by the shoelaces for quarterback, and he's just unable to get anything. What do you do there? You've played that position before. Do you try make something happen, not get a full grip on it, look at turning the ball over, you just drop on it?
You know me, David. I was trying to do whatever I could do.
Get it and gunsling is what you're going to do.
Pick it up. Yep, that's exactly what I did. Punt is away here. Fertel sends that one high in the air. Fair catch, but he doesn't go for it. See if the Blue Jays can get it. They can't. That goes into the end zone, and that'll bring us to another nested timeout. Halfway through the first quarter here in Stanley, 0-0. No offense getting it going yet.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
And just like that, we're back. Wentz in the gun, firing the out route. Hager, and it's picked off by Garcia. Through the 3 on the Rugby Panthers into the 3's hands of the Stanley Blue Jays. Oscar Garcia, the senior, making it happen right off the bat.
Such a quick play. We have to have some of our advertising in the replay. In one hand, out the other, and back into Oscar Garcia. The first interception thrown for this Panthers team. The first interception for the Blue Jays. Good field position, sitting already right at their own 26-yard line, just outside of the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone.
Now can they pay it off? Reap in the gun, takes the snap, drops back in the pocket, gonna throw the go ball to Henick, and he can't quite locate it, but that is out of bounds, incomplete.
I think Henick probably, you turn and you're looking straight west. That sun is right in your face. That's a tough play to make. There was minimal area over in the corner. I'd like to see him maybe get down the hash and then go towards that pylon. A little bit more room to work with.
You know, being a quarterback, I kind of know those first game jitters. Like, you're so excited to get out there, and especially at the quarterback position, you just want to sling that thing as far as you can. So I think Kane Reap just got to settle down a little bit.
Ball might seem a little bit smaller. Another low snap, another negative play for this Blue Jays offense.
Those are things that do not help your quarterback find a rhythm.
They start on the 26. They're going to go back to at least about the 28-yard line for a 2-yard loss. Again, going backwards. I think they've had two positive plays. The reception by Johnson and then the run by Reap.
As a quarterback, I would much rather have a high snap where I can possibly jump and get it, because that low snap, no matter what,
yeah, your feet
are dead in the water.
Your feet are ready for it versus having to get all the way down to the ground to get it.
And now the Blue Jays finally going to go under center. Reap takes the snap, play action pass. He's got a man on the right, running out of time, throws that one incomplete. Guess who? Coy Walker yet again. He's really just finding Henick and saying, I'm going to lock you down. I got this guy.
I think Coach Green duped you in our Lindsay Grocery Coach's comments. He knows exactly where Mr. Henick is at, and he's sending coverage all over the place for him.
I guess I don't get to know the secrets.
That's a good coach right there.
I try to dig it out of him, but nothing.
Yeah, big thanks to both of these guys. Both of us, we sent out emails, get everything ready for today's game, and both of them just on the spot sending stuff back to us. We really appreciate it on both sides.
4th and very long. It looks like the Blue Jays going to try to pick this up.
Kind of no man's land right here. You know, you saw the last punt. It was a big punt for Stanley. Right now, you try to get something into the end zone.
Reap steps into it again, just a little too much. Like I said, David, he's just a little excited. He had Johnson streaking down the middle of the field.
We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. The slot is Johnson right by the hash, and he just goes straight down the middle of the field. Little double move, little quick hitch, wide open, and Reap just missed him, overthrew it. You know, the ball's maybe a little bit lighter today than it was in practice with a little bit more testosterone running through. I like the aggressive call.
Well, like we've been talking about, Dave, is that efficiency. That's a big one for these Blue Jays. Got to give them a little grace. It's the first quarter of the year here, trying to figure things out. But schematically, they've had their opportunities. Now it's just time to execute.
As you see down on the bottom of our screen, that ND Score Feed app, it's going to be rolling football scores all across our broadcast this season. If you find it, download that app, ND Score Feed. You can submit a score, a quick little test here as Rugby's got something going.
There he is, Alec Bowl getting to the edge. Now he's finally brought down, but after a 23-yard gain for Bull, and that is going to get the Panthers going.
Yeah, positive momentum, just kind of snuck behind his big offensive lineman did Bull. You know, nice-looking player, able to sneak around and get into the open air.
And usually that's what you want to do, is get your running back in space. Rugby Panthers dialed it up. Bull pays it off for 23 yards. 4:44 remaining in this first quarter. The Panthers at the Blue Jays 45-yard line, back in the I formation is Wentz. Takes the snap, toss to the left, Bull again. This time he cannot find anything. Blue Jays rally the ball and put him down.
Again, Caden Uran kind of leading the charge along with Kane Reap, defensive back / quarterback for this Blue Jays defense. Another negative play. It's going to be 2nd and about 13. 2nd and 12 maybe from Rugby's 47-yard line.
Wentz back in the shotgun this time. Hager and Halverson out to the right. Motion man is Rizovi. Bull gets the ball again inside zone to the left. Picks up 4 yards, and that's going to bring up around 3rd and 8. That was like the first time we called Rizovi's name, bringing him in motion, see if they can get him the ball, get him going. Talking to Tyler Green, he said he's going to be one that's going to lead this team. First team all-region in Region 2 last year for the Panthers. Got to get him involved.
Yeah, it's nice starting a non-region, non-conference game for both teams. It matters at the end of the season, but it doesn't matter in your regional play, these early ones. Really able to kind of see where you're at.
A little trick play, and there he is, Rizovi. What did we say? Making men miss. Slips another tackle. Javon Johnson finally brings him down, but look at that end around.
So we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. There it is, just the inside handoff as Rizovi squirts around to the left side. Unable to get brought down. Those shoulder pad tackles are never very good tackles at any age of football. You want to get down to the legs of these kids and knock them to the ground.
Here we go. Panthers making their move. 3 minutes left in this opening quarter. Wentz bringing Rizovi in motion. Back to Bull on the fake end around. Picks up around 3 yards for the Panthers. Bringing up 2nd down.
Well, first time operating in the red zone for this Rugby Panthers team. Our red zone sponsor this season is brought to you by Souris Valley Dental Group, Dr. Jarek Henson, Dr. Kevin Broderson, Dr. Grant Neal. Visit SourisValleyDental.com to schedule your next appointment.
Wentz in the gun. He's got Halverson split out right. Rozovi in the slot on the right side. Hager on the left. Takes the snap. Dropping back. Looking at Hager. And that one is fired way over Hager's head. Had him on the hitch route. Got to dial it in. Quarterback's got these happy feet right now.
Happy feet. The ball's floating a little bit out of their hand. Nothing, no wind. Perfect breeze here in Stanley. Just, I think, a little bit of testosterone running through these boys. A little bit of adrenaline.
I would say so, yeah. So that'll bring up third and about 8 yards. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go here. Panthers at about the 20-yard line. Looking to punch it in here for 6. Wentz bringing Rozovi in motion. Little speed option, fakes the pitch. Now he's going up the middle. Wentz now to the outside, splits it in, and he is brought down hard. That looked to be Caden Uran that came to finish the job off, and he looks to be slow getting back up. But what a play by Wentz.
We take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. Ben Henick had a clear shot to the backfield, just a little juke, a fake option almost. It looked like it was going to be able to get upfield as the breakdown.
I love those plays in football is where you give the defender a lose-lose situation. You just look at him.
You're losing if I pitch it, and you're losing if I keep it.
Quarterback just can't make the wrong decision. Wentz in the gun. Little quarterback draw, left side, up the gut, and he makes it look easy. Wentz puts it in for 6 for the Panthers.
Touchdown for the Rugby Panthers, brought to you by Tioga Ace Hardware, the helpful place. You can find them on Main Street, Tioga. Order online or pick it up. Use that friendly mobile app as we take a quick peek here at the RTC Network's instant replay. Runs right up the middle for the first touchdown of the season for this Rugby Panthers team.
Letting Wentz run the ball. Rozovi had a big one on that possession. Bowl just running it down the Blue Jays' throats, and now here they go for 2. Wentz in the shotgun. Bowl to his right. Takes the snap. Going to roll out right. Wentz has to float it in, and that one is picked on the 2-point attempt, and it'll stay 6-0 on the NCC scoreboard. Panthers, first touchdown of the Game Day media season. We'll be right back.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Needed hauled? XL Transport LLC in Alexander, North Dakota has you covered. For all your hauling needs, give us a call. We do just about anything you can think of. XL Transport LLC. If you need it hauled, we'll get it there.
Locally owned, locally allowed, and open 7 days a week. Fresh, hearty meals, hot coffee, and a friendly face. A place where the community comes together. Pull up a chair at the Little Griddle Cafe in Alexander.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We're deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
Welcome back to Lynn Inget Field here in Stanley, as Selensky of the Panthers gets ready to boot this one to the Blue Jays. Question here for the Blue Jays is, can they answer? Can they settle in on offense and get a drive together, as that one is taken by Gustafson, trying to make a move, jukes back right, and he is brought down there on the tackle by Jackson Melgard. And now here he comes, Kane Reap. Now this is the big one for the quarterbacks, David, is when it's even, I mean, you have a little confidence, but when you start off down, can you regroup and get it going?
Yeah, they got to get this offense rolling a little bit. They've had more negative plays going backwards. We see some Bishop Ryan Lions coming to take a peek at what these teams have here. Saw Mr. Say.
Isaac Stranley.
Yeah. See what Bishop Ryan's going to do this year. I think they play in a couple weeks, this Bishop Ryan's and Stanley Blue Jays team.
As it looks like Hunter Warta is slow to get on the field for offense. They need their right guard.
Most of the time you need him.
Yeah. Reap takes the snap, gives it to Uran, and he is bottled up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Another tough play from this Panthers team. I really like what they're able to do. They're really controlling that line of scrimmage in the backfield almost every single play. It's not helping with the quarterback snap exchange, but something to just work on. You got halftime. You got a minute and 23 till the end of the first quarter. Got to regroup a little bit, but they want to get some positive momentum. They got to get downfield.
If you're Coach Lorenz, you got to give Reap an easy throw to make. Little wide receiver screen if the cornerbacks are playing far off. One that he can complete 10 out of 10 times.
10 out of 10 times. A little slant, a little out, something.
Bunched up, bottom of the screen. Reap taking the snap, rolling out left. There he is, burnt, but he can't make the play. Reap to the sideline, and he's got to throw that one away.
That might be intentional grounding. I don't know if that got there. You can see Coach on the other side. I'm not sure if that got back to the original line of scrimmage.
It was close. I trust the referee. He was right at the perfect spot to make the play. Looks like they're going to gather around and talk about it. But he was definitely not throwing that to any receiver in the area.
For sure.
There it is, the flag.
Definitely outside. This could be a loss of down. This could be a big loss.
That makes it 3rd and many miles for the Blue Jays. Under a minute remaining here in the opening quarter. See what Jax Lorenz can dial up here for his quarterback. Few nice popping plays here in the run game, but other than an 8-yard gain really was the only one for Caden Uran. Other than that, a 3-yard catch for Johnson, and he has not been able to move the ball.
Unfortunately for the running back, he's going to be credited with all those low snaps with that negative yardage, so that's going to be tough to get back from. He's going to have to bust one. I think he's going to get one here.
Reap rolling out right. Now he's going to take it himself. Jukes in, but he slips. These lines must be slippery here at Lynn Inget Field. Javon Johnson did the same thing.
I think he was maybe looking to go down before he gets tattooed by Mr. Byrne. Take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. Rolls right. Immediate pressure from the outside. It was 70, not 7, but it looked like he was going to maybe take a head-on with big number Gavin Barch. I wouldn't want to run into him either, but there is a penalty and there is a field player down for the Rugby Panthers.
Yeah, that looks to be Carter Christensen of the Panthers. That is not a good sight to see. Hoping he's all right. We're going to take a break and hopefully come back with some good news.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
As we come back to Lynn Inget Field, Carter Christensen still on the ground. Trainer's looking at him right now. I can't tell if it's a leg or a hip, but he seems to be in a lot of pain. And there was also still a flag on the play. Have yet to hear what that was, and now Panthers.
I think it was a holding play that they don't have a replay for it, so signaling over to the Blue Jays sidelines. But as the trainers continue to tend to him, we're going to keep an eye on the field, see what's going on.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you by.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust local agent Leandra Hauge from Farmers Union Insurance of Ray. Leandra provides honest guidance, personalized coverage, and dependable service you can count on. Contact Leandra Hauge today and experience insurance done right.
At Prairie Ford and Stanley, we have devoted ourselves to helping and serving our customers to the best of our ability. We believe the vehicles we offer are the highest quality and ideal for your life needs. Stop in and talk with Matt or Sarah Evans at Prairie Ford in Stanley today.
Tioga welcomes you to discover new opportunities. Here in the heart of oil country, our businesses fuel the region's oil and gas industry, and our workforce is the lifeblood of these businesses. That's why our many great companies always welcome new talent to help them sustain the industries they support. These high-paying careers, combined with the area's low cost of living, make it easy to see why so many choose a career in Tioga.
For over 100 years, New Century Ag has been the leading agricultural cooperative dedicated to supporting farmers in our local communities. With state-of-the-art facilities, expert agronomy services, and a commitment to innovation, we provide resources to enhance crop production and sustainability. With our locations in Ambrose, Crosby, Fortuna, Noonan, and Westby, we are conveniently located for all your agricultural needs. That's New Century Ag.
As we bring it back here, Christensen able to get on his feet. Really hope he's all right. We talked with Tyler Green, as he is just an athlete. He's there to make plays. We saw it early on the defensive side of the ball, and you just hope he's all right. Again, not sure exactly what he hurt.
It looks like that left shoulder, you can see his left arm kind of sitting out. Try to take a peek at our instant replay of what we had. See if we can see maybe what happened. Here's the play where he was injured. There's number 7.
Oh! Yep, that did not look pretty.
Definitely a lot of support on that left hand, but
I'm thinking it's either dislocated shoulder or his elbow. That was just not a good way to land on the left arm.
which number is it?
Carter Christensen looks to be in some pain. Hopefully he'll be all right.
So after all that, 42 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. There was a holding play on the Blue Jays, so now it's going to be 4th and.
Well, they declined it.
Did Rugby. It's going to be 4th and 9 from about the 30-yard line.
Braden Fertel to boot this one away again. End over end, Rizzovi there to try to track it down. He does. See if he can get to the sideline. Jukes in, now back outside. Caught up from behind on the tackle is Logan Longmire. And the Panthers will start another offensive possession at their own 47-yard line. 26 seconds remaining in this opening quarter. See if the Panthers can keep that successful momentum they had on the last possession, just marching it down the Blue Jays' throat and pounding it in for 6.
This is where the coaching staff comes big into play. You guys, both kids out here, you saw one of your partners in crime, headed off to the sidelines, probably headed over to the Montreal County Medical Center. Now they got to regroup. They got to rally, and they got to keep going. 26 seconds to go here in quarter number 1.
Wentz under center, takes the snap, pitches out right to Alec Ball. He's going to cut up inside, but the Blue Jays there to rally and bring him down for a short gain of 2.
Good play, good pursuit from the Blue Jays. Positive gain. Maybe looked like he got away with a little bit of face mask on the Blue Jays. You can see his head twist off to the left, just ever so slightly. Hitting the sideline or hitting the.
And that's the end of quarter 1.
When we come back, the second quarter starting. Panthers are up to do that.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Welcome to the Western Education Regional Cooperative Center. We support 33 member school districts across Western North Dakota. Our commitment is to serve schools, teachers, and students. Our staff delivers impactful professional development for educators. We create opportunities for collaboration among districts. We help students engage with regional industries. Let's go to work. Call us at 701-741-3678 for more information.
Well, welcome back to Stanley, North Dakota for some second quarter action brought to you by Northwest Therapy Services. Locations in Williston and Ray, North Dakota, providing speech and language therapy and much more. Check nwtherapyservices.com today. Panthers got a 2nd and 8 here, starting to find some rhythm on the ground. But you look at all these athletes, I feel like it's the first team that can figure out how to throw the ball to an open receiver, catch the ball, and get some big yardage. In the gun, Wentz with the snap, another quarterback draw, this time to the right, trying to get to the outside. Warda brings him down.
Hunter Warda shooting the gap, eliminating any potential positive play for this Rugby Panthers team.
And that's what we said about the guy. He's just meaner than everybody else out there. Proves it on that one.
Perfect tackle, had on the ball, was going out for coverage, saw the pass coming in. Excellent play from Hunter Warda.
So now 3rd and 8 for the Panthers. In the gun. Wentz takes the snap. Quick fire. Bubble screen. Rizzovi. That one's through his hands. It might have been a lateral. Ball is live. See, the refs ruled that one a fumble or incomplete. They do. It looks to call it a lateral, so they'll lose yards on the play.
Backwards pass, lucky to get on it. That's a real low tipped play. If Henick wasn't on that other side there, that might have been a tip and a score. Big 4th down here, sitting right at the nose of the 45-yard line in Panthers territory. They got to talk about it. Timeout Rugby. 10:43 to go. The NCC scoreboard 6-0. Panthers up. We'll be back.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Life is busy. Your vacation shouldn't be. Skip the stress of planning. Wild Air Travel designs personalized trips, cruises, and getaways. Handled start to finish by real travel advisors. You dream it, we handle the details. Wild Air Travel.
Brian and Eric Johnson with Investors Advisor Group at LPL Financial are here to ensure the success of our clients. We can help you meet your financial goals. Give us a call at 572-3246 to arrange an appointment today.
Back out of the Nessa timeout. Tyler Green wanted to talk about it a little more. We'll see if they keep the offense in or going to boot it away. Wentz ran to the sideline, and Hudson Hager out to punt this one back to the Blue Jays. Probably a nice decision. You don't want to give the Blue Jays any head start when they can't find their offense right now.
Yeah, about 4th and 14, maybe 4th and 13. As we see it, low snap.
That one is seeming to go to the right, out of bounds, out around the 25-yard line where the Blue Jays will make their way back out onto the field. See if they can find anything, any sort of positive momentum on the offensive side.
Take a peek at the Divide County Quarterback Club, established back in 1971. Nate Nelson and crew up in Crosby. Well, Nate Nelson's over in Surrey right now as they're taking on the Mustangs, as 9B football also opening up this weekend. Big thanks to the Divide County Quarterback Club coming on board with Game Day Media. Another one, you know this one, the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, supporting all things Ranchers and Outlaws. We're going to see these Outlaws tomorrow afternoon. Kickoff slated for 1 p.m. over in Ray as they take on a very good Northern Cass Jaguars team.
Blue Jays started out giving it to Uran for short gain on the play.
Got another game going on Randy Peterson and Pat Alberts on the call in Tioga as the Pirates are hosting South Prairie Max. So you can see down on the ND score feed ticker, lots of games kicking off. Couple games were yesterday. I believe Langdon Botno's already played. I believe Langdon.
Yeah, football's back, baby.
Football's back.
We made it.
DLB, Turtle Mountain. This is my favorite time of year. I'm a big football junkie. I would love calling football games all year long if it was possible.
Kane Reap under center. Ran behind him, and he can't take it from under center. Falls on it, and these are simple things that had to be ironed out during fall camp, and it's just continuing on into the first game of the season. So that'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, you can see when Kane Reap, when he does have a chance to come off to the sidelines, they are working on that quarterback-center exchange, trying to get that down. They've really not necessarily aborted mission on the shotgun formation, but trying to make it a little bit easier. Just a simple 22 dive up the middle with a fullback at this point just to get some positive yardage.
Well, you're kind of screwed when you can't get it from under center or from shotgun. You got to figure it out. They'll go to shotgun here on 3rd and long.
One-on-one coverage on the close side of the screen.
You got to take that shot. Reap rolling out. Now he is sacked by the Panthers. 3 of them in the backfield. And the big boy, Brody Burnt, finishes him off.
So you can see this big push from the defensive line of the Panthers. Brody Birch leading the charge. Brody Burnt on the right side, kind of swelling up, playing there, just throws the defender and closes so fast for a big loss for this Blue Jays. 4th and 18, sitting at their own 16-yard line.
4th and long for the Blue Jays. Friddle back to punt.
Friddle will send this one away. Rizzovi back to return, spotted at his own 45-yard line.
Kind of looks like a Phoenix Sproles or Darren Sproles looking player. That's going to go way back, trying to get rid of it. You can get an interception, a pick.
Almost. And that is where the Panthers will take over. Blue Jays just having trouble with the snap each and every play.
So we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Goes down, and I think that right calf maybe gave out on him. Cramp or something. You can see him limping off to the sidelines. Is number 8, Braden Friddle, the senior punter, really took a lick as they're going to take an injury timeout. So are we. We'll be back after this Nesset timeout. 6-0. Panthers looking to pounce.
How it's always been done isn't good enough. When it comes to your farm, your family, and your future, you deserve better. At Howland Insurance Services, we specialize in how insurance should be done. We creatively customize farm and ranch insurance to meet your marketing goals and minimize risk, providing the protection that you need. We help lessen your dependence on the bank and set you up for long-term success. Contact us today to build a brighter, more secure tomorrow.
As we come back, Wentz on the quarterback draw, picked up about 5 yards, but there is a flag on the play. And that is going to be a holding on the Panthers, so back them up.
Flag is holding against
We'll have to try again. 1st and 20. You can tell it's week 1 of the season. Blue Jays struggling with the snap. Panthers having some flags, pushing them back here as they try to regain that momentum from their touchdown drive in the first quarter.
The producer trying to keep everything together here.
Everybody's first go-around of 2026. 1st and 20. I formation for the Panthers. Wentz takes the snap. Fakes the toss left, sets his feet, looking all over to the right, to the corner. That one hit the ref. That's going to be out of bounds. Through the hands of Hager. Hits the ref on the shoulder, and that'll bring up 2nd and 20.
You know, when we talk our Red Rock Auto player spotlight, look at on the outside. You got 7 on 9 right there, just locked up between the two. As you got to talk about some brute strength there from number 7, Brody Burnt, able to control Ben Henoch from making any kind of play on that play. Just full control. Excellent block. Incomplete pass, but that was impressive.
Well, that's what I wanted to see there in the pregame is one-on-one between those two.
There it was, partner.
There we get it. Back in the shotgun, Rizzovi in motion, handed off to Bull, puts his head down, and he is met at the line of scrimmage by guess who? Hunter Warta.
Hunter Warta and Landon Hunting, both of them, 54-55. Oh, you got eagle eyes, man. You're dead on. 54. You were all over it. Those youthful eyes. We talked about it last year.
20/20 vision. They get tested a little bit during the football season. Basketball, you're just right up and close in everybody's personal space. Here,
you don't get to see faces. We're about 100 yards away from everybody. Thankfully, Jack Evans is doing his job up there, getting all the sights for us here on Game Day Media.
So now 3rd and 20. Wentz in the gun. Ball to his left. Takes the snap. In the pocket. Stepping up. Firing over the middle. Through the hands of Rizzovi. And we've seen that so many times. Last time it was through Hager. Intercepted by Garcia. That time lands incomplete, bringing it up 4th down.
Javon Johnson breaking hard into it. I think he got a fingertip on it before. Just barely right there, and then took a lick from his own guy, number 17, Zeke Weinbar.
And when somebody tips it right in front of you, it makes it extremely difficult to bring it in and retrain your eyes to find it.
Zero time, less, just over 0 to retrain your eyes to catch that ball.
Wentz 0 for 6 passing so far. See if you can get one here on 4th and 20. He's going to fire it to the right. Jump ball. Halverson went up with one hand. Can't bring it down, a little too high. And the Blue Jays will take over after a nice defensive stop.
That was a great defensive stop. The Panthers had perfect field territory, just outside the red zone from that muffed punt pass. Almost able to intercept it, but good defensive stand from the Blue Jays. I think they're trying to get maybe a little pass interference again on that far side. You could see his one hand go up and kind of kept his right hand down by his hip, trying to make it look like he was getting held.
Blue Jays have 3 passing yards and negative rushing yards if you include the bad snaps, the sacks, all of it. Just nothing going right now. See if they can turn it around here. Give it to Gustafson up the middle. He finds a lane. Gets a nice gainer there for 5 yards for the Blue Jays to get them going.
Tackle made by number 70, Gavin Barch, a senior. Again, we talked about it all preseason long, or pregame long, is just the amount of seniors that both of these teams have. Coach Lorenz had about 10 or 11 kids coming back on the defensive side of the ball. Also did Coach Green for the Rugby Panthers, and you just talk about stability. Like, these kids have come back year in and year out, able to try to make their mark on their respective teams.
Brings up a rare 2nd and short for the Blue Jays. Trying to capitalize on this possession. Reap sends Henick in motion to the right. Takes the snap, drops back, rolling out right. Now he stops. Back to the right. Henick going up, throws up a jump ball. Henick tips it, and that is incomplete. Henick trying to make a big-time play there.
I thought I wanted to yell out release upfield because there's no one behind him. We take a look at this RTC Network's instant replay, looking for that little tight end screen in the flat. Here he should have just turned right now and floated over the top. You're going to get a first down out of it, but good defense from the Panthers. Number 24, Coy Walker. Again, Coach Green keeping a lot of information close to the chest.
He is.
And I think there's a little bit of a spy that's going on.
He had the answer in his head. He just didn't want to give it out. Right away when I asked the question, I know in his head he was going to say Coy Walker, and he's like, nah, I got to keep it a secret. Now if I'm the Blue Jays here, you got 4 yards to pick up. Caden Uran is your running back. Give it to him twice. He's going to get you at least 4 yards. That'll take us to a nested timeout. 6-0 Panthers lead on our NCC scoreboard midway through the second quarter.
At Tegan's Interiors, we're your family-owned hometown source for beautiful floors and more. From carpet, luxury vinyl, hardwood, laminate, tile, and sheet vinyl, to Hunter Douglas window treatments and quality cabinets. We have options for every style and budget. Our team is with you from selection to professional installation. Visit us at 22 North Main Street in Crosby or call 965-6367. Tegan's Interiors, bringing comfort, style, and hometown service to every home.
Welcome back to Game Day Media here in Stanley. As the Blue Jays have a 3rd and short here. Trying to make something happen, move those chains, continue to find their offense. Really, it's coming down to the passing game. Neither team can get it going. Kane Reap 1 for 7, 3 passing yards. Levi Wentz 0 for 7 and an interception.
Yeah, not you're lighting up the score sheet in the first half anyway. 5:42 to go here. 3rd and 4 on the 35, like you said, going into the timeout. Let's get Mr. Uran the ball. We need 2 yards here and 2 yards next. See what we can do. There's back to the line of scrimmage.
Panthers are calling my bluff. I said give Uran the ball twice and he'll pick you up a first down.
Hey,
he gets nothing there.
You still got one more play. 4th and 4, 5:25 and counting to go. Ball is in play. Another big one. This is another opportunity for the shifty number 22, Jovi Rizovi. As he looks over to the side, trying to figure out what we need to do, where we need to be, listening to his coaches on where this ball is going to be kicked at. I don't think you're in fake punt territory right now, especially the way the...
If I had the controller, I am. Fredo will boot that one. Shorter kick, bounces. Rizovi takes it.
I love that
and he's
play.
got speed, but so does Javon Johnson. Brings him down before what could have been a big gain for the Panthers.
Yeah, that's speed on speed. Rizovi, I love his aggressiveness. Every single punt that he's caught, he's come up on the ball, just coming into screen right there, able to almost split the defenders, but Javon Johnson sure tackles, gets him to the ground, just shy of the 50-yard line.
Levi Wentz heading under center in the I formation. Bowl in at fullback, Rizovi the tailback.
You know, we talked about it in the pregame. Wentz, not QB1 in maybe coach's eyes. Great player, but they have a good one sitting on the sidelines in number 8, Kiefer Fritz, injured in the offseason. You can see him over there on the sidelines in some jeans and some street gear. Not sure what happened or what's going on with him, but we really want to see him back. He's a talented player, really good basketball player for the Rugby Panthers. That is the head coach right there, just out of the screen, is Coach Rizovi as well. You put him in the mix, probably opens up the playbook a little bit more for this Panthers offense.
Nice run there from Rizovi, brings up a 2nd and short. And now there he is, the Swiss Army knife. Now he's playing in the right slot. Wentz takes the snap, looking left, fires, it's batted, and incomplete. Nice hands there from guess who?
I'm going to have to watch the replay. I wasn't watching. I'm going to guess.
Come on, David.
I'm going to guess probably the right defensive end.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what you're taught to
Ben
do.
Enoch.
Yeah, you're taught to do that at any level of football, even down in 1st and 2nd grade. As soon as that ball goes up and you're not there, you put your hands in the passing lanes.
Enoch works that one perfectly to bring up a 3rd and short. Back in the shotgun for the Panthers. Bring Rizovi, the wing, back in motion. Now speed option. Toss it out to him. Let's see that speed. Rizovi to the outside. Picks up the 1st down, and now he's wrangled up, but not before he moves those chains.
So we take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. Rizovi, like a human joystick back there, just comes out of his wingback formation. An option, not taking the hit is Wentz, and downfield we go. Almost a block in the back from number 3, Hudson Hager, able to pull back just at the right time for a big positive gain. 3:45 to go here in quarter number 2. Our Bank of Tioga halftime show coming up next.
In the I formation here, 1st down. Fake toss, rolling out right, fires, completes to Hager. That'll be a gain about 9 yards. Short of the 1st down, make that 6 or 7 yards. Are we still doing that?
No, I don't think so. I have to ask Dylan Loper if that's still a thing. I mean, you're probably going to see some of that working in the Powers Lake Public School now. You're going to have to get all of it.
Probably.
That's why we call him Mr. Fredrickson this year.
We like it. 2nd and 3 now. Under center is Wentz in the I formation. ISO, give it to Bull again. He tries to break through. Looks like he might have enough for a first down, gain of around 3 yards for Bull.
Tackled close to the first down marker by Uran.
Into the game for the Blue Jays, number 52, Ace Johnson.
Just short.
Giving Henoch a break.
3rd and 1.
The Panthers are trying to time this out just right. Get into the end zone with little to no time left on the clock, going to halftime with at least a 6-point lead.
Got a 3rd and inches. Bull didn't quite pick up that first down. Back to the I formation. It's been working for the Panthers here in the first half. Wentz takes it, fakes the toss. Now he's looking back left.
That's a dangerous
Tossing
pass.
it left. He's wide open. Touchdown! Halverson hauls it in from Wentz for 6.
So we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. I have images of Brett Favre in the playoff game for the Vikings rolling opposite, finding a absolute wide open number 11, number 12, Kason Halverson, correct?
Yep, you got it.
For the touchdown. Now it looks like they're going to go for 2, try to get a 14-point lead here with 2:42 to go in quarter number 2. The untimed down. It was a risky play.
It sure worked, though.
Sure worked. He was wide open.
That's what we've seen from both offenses is guys are open down the field. Quarterbacks just got to get it to him.
Got to get it to him.
Wentz does just that, and now 2-point conversion. Motion man, they give it to him. He cuts it up, and he's tripped up, and he's going to be short. That was Craig Bonastock, who couldn't quite get it. We'll take another look at that replay. Waiting for his man Halverson to get down there, toss it up, throw it up. He'll bring it in for the easy 6 for the Panthers.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
At St. Luke's Medical Center, we care for our community with compassion and excellence. We are proud to be named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the nation. You can count on us today and tomorrow. Call now to schedule your next visit.
Bringing it back here for the Panthers as they get ready to boot this one away. Seems like Rugby's getting it together before the Blue Jays right now. 2:42 left in the first half. Blue Jays, this feels like a big possession for them on offense.
Yeah, this is a big possession. Just over 2 minutes to play here, and they got to get that positive momentum. It's kind of been a broken record from our side, just saying the same things over and over. They got to get some positive momentum, see if they can get a good kick return to start.
Leave it up to Uran, trying to get outside, almost
Cover
fumbled
that
one. Now
This
he's
could
getting
go.
out of the tackle. Let's see that speed. He's getting hawked down. Nice tackle there by Coy Walker. We've said his name a lot on defensive special teams. Uran with a nice return, though.
We take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. Gobbled up, no way. Keep your feet running. He looks like a running back to me. Keeping those feet going, goes near side to far side, and Coy Walker goes full Superman trying to take him down and does just that. Probably maybe not quite a touchdown saving tackle, but definitely about 10 more yards. This is a second big break on special teams that this Blue Jays team has had, unable to convert on the opening kickoff, but now they're in prime territory, sitting right at their own 46-yard line. 1st and 10, Blue Jays.
That's one of those plays where both teams are happy. Blue Jays got a nice return. Panthers kept him from being too
Happy
nice
from
of a
not scoring,
return.
Yeah, it was a good effort play from Coy Walker.
Reap with the quarterback draw. He is met by 3 Panthers. Short gain of around 2 for him.
Gain of 2.
2nd and 8 now.
By Schnabel.
After running to a
Kick down.
2-minute offense, they're definitely going to let the clock keep running as Rugby. They're satisfied just letting that thing tick off.
And if you're the Blue Jays, you're also satisfied letting it get down there because you also don't want a situation where you give the Panthers the ball back with time to operate before the halftime break.
Yeah, definitely not in a hurry as quarterback Kane Reap Kind of slow to the offense. Took off about 40 seconds.
See if the Blue Jays can make this a one-possession game going into the halftime break. 2nd and 8, Reap in the gun, takes the snap, rolling out right. He's got a Panther right in his face. He uses his speed, gets around, and now he is sacked. He can't get away from him. That will be Gavin Barch, who gets the sack, showing off that speed. He's one of those big-time defenders for this Panthers team.
Just controlling the line of scrimmage as this Rugby Panthers. It's a free-for-all in that backfield, and Gavin Barch turning on the jet burners, trying to get him down. And goes down for a big loss for this Blue Jays team. Loss of about 11, maybe loss of 10, 2nd and 20. Under 60 seconds to play here, and we're going to have another timeout.
Timeout, Blue Jays.
Brought to you by Nessa Consulting. We'll be back. 12-0 Panthers, under 60 seconds to play till half.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
Welcome back. 58 seconds remaining in this first half here in Stanley. Blue Jays with the ball. They got a 3rd and 20. We'll see how they play this. They take a shot. Looks like they're getting ready. Koenig in the slot to the left alongside Javon Johnson. Now Gustafson comes to the bottom of your screen. Rape, the lone man in the backfield, takes the snap. He's got time. Now he's got to roll out right, and he is sacked. Again, the Panthers pounce on him. Jack Pritchett.
Timeout, looking for timeout on Rugby's sidelines. What a play for the Panthers. Again, the defensive front just bull rush around for a big sack for the Rugby Panthers.
I think I jinxed it a little bit. I said he's got time. He didn't have any time. I was wrong. Sacked, brought down, 4th down, 46 seconds. We'll take another short break here.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Modern Dental, with offices in Tioga, is here for all your dental care needs. Doctors Amber Wentz, Eric Melland, and Christian Melland provide trusted care for the whole family. We're open through Thursday, 8 to 4, and accepting new patients now. Modern Dental, your smile, our priority.
Look your best with custom embroidery or a silkscreen touch on team uniforms, caps, and more. It's your one-stop shop for any and all things sports. Get out and enjoy with all the top name brands in gear and clothing. Visit All Season Sport About downtown Williston.
Bringing it back here on Game Day Media, opening week of the 2026 football season. 4th down for the Blue Jays. Friddle's going to punt it away. Rizzovi back ready to bring it in. He's going to let it bounce, see if he's aggressive again. Both of them looking at it, and Gustafson will
He wanted it.
mark him down. You know he wanted it.
He wanted it. It was just kind of a bad bounce going away from him, and the Blue Jays right there to down it.
Now on this possession, I'm letting Levi Wentz rip the ball. I mean, he just threw first touchdown pass of the season, rushed one in earlier. He's really starting to feel it now. His receivers are getting open. Now it's time to let him get down the field, go make a play. 37 seconds to work with here.
Yeah, Coy Walker at tight end, nice looking. I'd say he's probably front runner for my Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game on the defensive side of the ball. Just having an awesome game from that side. Big target out there. You got Mr. Burnt as well, big target. You got a timeout or two for this Rugby Panthers team. 37 seconds to go. You can work the sidelines off that far hash and get a lot of yards in a short amount of time.
Rizzovi in the slot to the left. Halverson outside. Bowl in at running back. Wentz takes the snap, dropping back. Quick fire out to Hager on the sideline. See if he can get out of bounds. And he does.
That's a good play. 6 seconds came off the clock right there, working those sidelines. That should be a coach.
You should be.
New day job for me. 5th and 6th grade football. We're in the Nortana League. North Dakota and Montana. We play Fairview, Sidney, Montana, Grenora, Stanley, Ray Powers Lake. A fun year of football this year.
How is this? 2nd and 3. Wentz back in the gun. 31 seconds left in the first half. Quick fire on the bubble screen to Rizzovi. He's a playmaker. Just give him the ball. Let him showcase the speed. Can he get out of bounds? He doesn't, I don't think. Clock will continue out of there. Does get out of bounds, so that's a big gain for Rizzovi through the air.
He was in bounds. They got to stop the clock just to mark the ball. Wentz in the gun.
Takes a snap, high snap, stepping up in the pocket, now rolling out right. He's got some room, floats one, jump ball, caught by Brody Byrne on the sideline.
Wow.
Make a play, young man.
I don't think it's going to count, though. I think they're false start on the offense.
Still a highlight, though.
Still a highlight. What a play. As you can see, Burnt just kind of sit there and wait for the ball, waiting and waiting and waiting, and tiptoe the sideline. His best Adam Thielen impression.
I think that's a highlight you can still put on your highlight reel if you're sending out to college coaches.
Yeah, it's a great catch. Bullet dodge from the Blue Jays. I think they're going to maybe put some time maybe on the clock. 13 seconds. Going to be a penalty. 1st and 15 from about the 45, 47-yard line.
There's another one, that time Rizzovi. It's kind of a delayed flight, though. He almost got set again. Back him up 5 more yards.
Now, this is a best-case scenario here. They went from 13 seconds up to 21 seconds on the clock. And now it's going to be 1st and 20.
The only thing is the clock is moving up, but they're moving backwards.
Moving back. Now on the opposite side of the 50 at the 47-yard line.
Roll out right. Heenick is there to gobble him up, and now he somehow got the ball. What the heck? But no gain on the play. But
take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. I don't know how he's probably fearing for his life right there. The big Heenick grabs him by the shoulder pad. We missed it. Just flips it over to him and is able to get back a couple of yards. Not a whole lot on the gain. It looked like a bigger play than it was, but he did drop back quite a bit. The timeout on the field. 11 seconds to go. 12-0. 2nd and 21. The Panthers got 2 plays. We'll be back.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Back here at around midfield, Panthers got 11 seconds to work with. 2nd and long. See if they dial up a shot play. Wentz takes a snap in the pocket. Quick fire out route. Looks to be caught by Halverson for a short gain.
Pass is complete.
Around 5 yards, brings up 3rd down. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Now it's kind of danger zone. It's 3rd and 17. 6 seconds to go. I think you can get 2 plays out of this. One short one. Are you going to be able to even reach the end zone? Do you kind of Hail Mary it into the end zone, risk interception and a run back? We've seen that before.
I'd probably try a quick out route here, see if he can save a second or two on the clock and then try the Hail Mary, unless he's got a 49-yard arm. But instead they just give it to Ball. He's shifty, but he gets taken down by Warda, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. It's the Rugby Panthers in total control. They lead 12-0 on the NCC scoreboard. We'll be coming back with the Bank of Tioga halftime show.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works? It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected
to your neighbors and the world, while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
Your financial future deserves more than a generic plan. It deserves a partner who takes the time to understand you. At Investment Center of Montana, based in Plentywood, we specialize in comprehensive financial planning, all built around your goals, your family, and your values. Call Investment Center of Montana today at 406-765-2804 or visit us online at invest-mt.com. Investment Center of Montana, your future, our focus.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by, located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
For over 40 years, BBH Insurance has been making buying insurance simple. At BBH Insurance, phone calls are answered by a friendly person who's looking forward to providing you with the personal service you deserve. Call and meet your Minot agents today.
Play your cards right and shop the savings and selection at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. Browse a wide selection of furnishings for every room in your home. The latest styles and trends and comfortable quality furniture. And it's all at reasonable prices. Plus, they have a great selection of flooring and bedding as well. High quality and reasonable prices make Prairie Home Furnishings the place to make your house a home.
Make sure to shop at Prairie Home Furnishings. We deliver everything your home deserves.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
It's time for the Bank of Tioga halftime show. Two convenient locations in Crosby and Tioga, North Dakota. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga as we look at the Rugby Panthers, who won that first half 12-0. And they started out slow. Both teams started out slow. The Panthers are starting to look more and more like a well-ran football program as offense is put in for 2 scores and 164 total yards, 93 on the ground, 71 through the air. And a big one I want to look at, Levi went 6 of 14, 71 yards, but it wasn't too long ago where he was 1 of 8 for 5 yards. So then he went 5 for 6 for 66 yards and a touchdown. He's really starting to get it going.
And on the big touchdown play, one of them I go, oh, that's a risky pass, but he was wide open, was Mr. Halverson. He's just got to get get things rolling. You can kind of see you're going to see both quarterbacks probably settle down a little bit more, but I think right now Wentz is more settled down early in this early game.
And that gives them a big advantage going into the second half. Hudson Hager with 2 catches for 14 yards. Kason Halverson with 2 catches for 31 yards and a touchdown. Joe Rizovi, 1 catch, 27 yards there towards the end of the first half. And then on the ground, 93 rushing yards. They've just been nice and consistent, getting 5 yards a pop, doing what they need to do. A 4-yard touchdown from Levi Wentz, the first score of the game. He's got 3 carries for 21 yards in that score. Alec Ball has just been the consistent, giving the ball. He's going to get you 4 yards, 9 carries, 40 yards. And then Joe Rizovi got 1 catch and then 4 carries for 32 yards. Again, he's that Swiss Army knife. Just get him the ball in different spots, and he's going to make a play.
Yeah, I really love Rizovi's probably what he's doing in special teams. He's really attacking the ball off the punts, off the kickoffs. He's letting the ball, he's going up on the ball. He's got the momentum going forward, going downhill. I think special teams, I mean, we've seen it hasn't really played out a whole lot. I thought right away Stanley was going to get a big break off that opening kickoff.
Yep.
Couldn't do anything with it. And then the punt that they had, Rugby then couldn't do anything with that on that side either. So special teams, at some point in time, special teams is going to make a big play. I just really love what Rizovi can bring in that special teams game.
And talking about special teams, also Coy Walker doing it on defense and special teams. Has had some great stops on Henick, and then that touchdown, maybe saving tackle there on the kick return. But yeah, the Panthers just getting it done in all 3 phases of the game, and that's what's really got them this 12-point lead at the halftime break. As we switch over to the Blue Jays, it has been dim and glim for them in the first half. -15 total team yards. Kane Reap, 1 for 7, 3 yards in the passing game, and that was the first pass of the game, so he's been 0 for 6 after that first completion. And then rushing, -29 total yards because of the sacks and the missed snaps, and then their RB1, Caden Uran, 6 carries, 10 yards. You got to give the Rugby Panthers front line a lot of credit, just allowing not a thing.
Yeah, the big boys up front are just dominating the line of scrimmage for the Rugby Panthers, and that's probably the message that was sent early. Said if you guys can't even get the quarterback to get the ball to Ben Henick, we're going to be just fine because we got Coy Walker in the backfield playing as safety, just can kind of a security blanket, can be wherever. We've seen him play all over the place, but the trenches have been completely dominated by this Rugby Panthers team, and the red on your stat sheet shows it.
And for the Blue Jays, just looking at their playmakers, Javon Johnson, Austin Cannonwisher, those are the 2 starting receivers. Can you get them the ball?
Start with
something easy, like I said in that first half.
Something quick, something across the middle, maybe in front of Coy Walker, in front of these big safeties that are playing so good for this Rugby Panthers team. You got to get some momentum, quick outs, quick screens, quick hitch, anything to get some positive momentum for this Blue Jays team.
And because we've seen Javon Johnson and his speed on defense.
Yeah, he's had really good closing opportunities. Just needs to get him the ball. He's fast. If he can get out in the open, there's probably not a whole lot of people that'll catch him. But yeah, need some offense.
All right, David, so put on your 5th and 6th grade coaching hat. All right, you got it. Blue Jays offensively, just take me through what you want to see on the opening series, because they are going to get the ball first, too. They got the onside kick, so they get to start both halves with the ball.
I'm going to start a power run. I want to go straight to the run game, try to reverse the trenches. I want to get some run game established, which then you get the defensive backs and the safeties kind of creeping in a little bit. Then you can maybe pop one over the top and utilize Cannonwisher and Javon Johnson. But right away, I want to try reverse the role of the first half. Get that center to quarterback exchange. Get that good to go. Let's get some positive momentum. We need some more from our offensive linemen. We got to open some holes. You can't rely on the pass game all game long.
No. And you look at Kane Reap, quarterback for the Blue Jays. Early on, he had some time in the pocket, misfired some throws, but lately, especially in that second quarter, he had no time at all. He dropped back, and he had guys in his grill. Got sacked a few times.
Like you just can't get in a rhythm when you're running for your 3-step drops, your 5-step drops. They're going to be very inefficient if you can't even get into the drop when you start to scramble before you can get into a drop.
I remember one game against the Surrey Mustangs my senior year. Every time I caught the ball, have 2 guys right in my face right off the grill. It was a nice little challenge for me. I wasn't successful in the challenge, but yeah, like you said, no rhythm at all, but we'll see. Can the Blue Jays find some rhythm in the second half? Just about 3 minutes until the second half kicks off. Thanks for tuning in to Game Day Media on opening weekend.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, capstring flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
For the healthcare services you need, an expertise you can trust, it's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me. You can trust us.
You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
Our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our gold-awarded stroke ready care and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care, including well child and child immunizations. Psych and mental health care also available. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2424 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Welcome back into our Bank of Tioga halftime show as we look around the state for the opening day in 11A football. Park Rivers leading Sargent County 15-6 at the half. Thompson 19-0 over Mayport CG at halftime. Central McLean is beating Beulah 28-6 at half. That is a team you don't see down by 3 possessions a lot.
Yeah.
The Beulah Miners. They're usually a dominant football program, but right now Central McLean, one of those teams receiving votes, taking it to them.
Number 1s and number 2s are really whooping up. Lemoore Litchfield Marion is up 30-0 right now. Velva Drake Garrison Animus 28-0 over Valley City 28-6. All a part of that ND score feed. You're going to see that roll across the bottom all season long. And a big one, maybe an early season upset right now. Bowman County, what do you got?
14-6 over Dickinson Trinity with 9 minutes left in the third. That's a big one to watch over there.
That's a big one to watch. Right now, we're going to take a peek at our Hauglin Insurance Services. Faces in the crowd. Amber Hauglin and crew up in Crosby, North Dakota. You can visit HauglinInsuranceServices.com for more information. Hauglin Insurance Services. We specialize how insurance should be and how it should be done right. Building a brighter and more secure future for tomorrow. That is Hauglin Insurance Services coming on board as a premier sponsor. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor on Game Day Media, reach out to myself, reach out to Noah Fredrickson, Titus Stenberg, Randy Peterson. We're closing in on 1 million views on our YouTube channel, just 20,000 shy of 1 million, a goal that we never had in mind. We just wanted to cover high school kids.
That's a big number.
That's a big number, yeah. We had 232 games last season. We're looking to maybe cover that a little bit more this year. It's been an incredible ride. We got Watford City starting next week. Titus Stenberg, Ross Sundin, and the crew down in Watford are going to get things going against a very, very good Central Cass team. And I think Watford City, they flirted with being in the rankings most of the year last year, but I think Watford City might be one of those teams that could really play spoiler to some of those Eastern North Dakota teams.
And We're excited to have Titus Stenberg bring all that action to you.
I'm glad we've got somebody that's as tenured as Titus down there because Coach Dooley's offense is about impossible to call as a play-by-play guy. They're all packed in the line of scrimmage. It's a wingback formation, not really ever sure who has the ball.
But here we go. Second half action on the way. Hager boots that one to the corner. See if it goes out of bounds. It doesn't. Blue Jays got to get on it. They do. Return brought back. Rumbling, tumbling, and now he will be brought down after a nice little game there. Looked risky for a little bit. That was Adrian Ramirez for the Blue Jays.
Running for his life there. It's a tough play. Coaches were, I think it was Coach Nichols, maybe right on top of there. You got to get on it. You got to get on it. As the ball, I just thought maybe it was going to squirt out of bounds, but this long, tall fescue grass kept it in play.
Little adversity here for the Blue Jays on this first game of the season. Down 2 possessions, starting the second half. See what the offense has for us. Kane Reap in the gun. Uran to his left. Reap takes the snap. Good snap. Quarterback draw. Going to try to take it outside. And now he is wrapped up and brought down by Rizovi and friends.
The pursuit of these Panthers is incredible. They got 4 guys on the line or on the ball just about at all times. Just sweltering defense, and Coach Green has got to be just pleased with the way the defense has come ready to play.
Oh, for sure. Because that's really what got the Rugby Panthers going in that first half, because their offense was a little slow to get going, but the defense was taking care of business, allowed the Panthers a little area to grow, and they got it going on offense and defense, continuing that same strategy here in the second half. Another snap in the gun. Quick fire on the slant. Johnson cannot haul it in. That'll be an incomplete pass. I like the play call, though. That was what we talked about in the Bank of Tioga halftime show, is get Johnson on a quick slant.
Get some of your playmakers the ball. Is a nice pass, but again, just defensive back coverage is just like wearing a coat on them. They're just on them.
Yeah, that Rugby Panthers making a statement for the best defensive back room in the state here week 1.
They got my vote. It's the only one we've seen.
Yeah, Coy Walker, Kaysen Halverson, they're outside corners. Wyatt Fellinger, who plays a lot of that nickel defense. Rizovi just all over the place, both on offense and defense. Third down. Reap takes a snap, another draw up the gut, and it looks about the same. He's wrapped up and brought down, that time by Bryce Stewart.
So we take a look at that RTC Networks instant replay. Look at that front 4, just the penetration into the backfield. Again, Reap barely even gets a chance. They follow the guards going, and they are just in the backfield wreaking havoc on Kane Reap.
3 and out for the Blue Jays as Friddle comes out to boot one again to Rizovi. Yeah, like you said, the way Rizovi attacks the ball, you got to think he just loves punt return more than anything else right now.
And see him again here, just coming up on the ball. He's going to try to get right into that gap. There he is.
That time you swallowed up, though. Not much room to operate.
You kids that are watching at home, take a look at how he plays this ball. He's looking over at his coaches. Coaches are yelling, you got space, and there's just a perfect gap. You got to take a look at the outside blocking there from number 24. Missed it right there, but it was set up for a little bit of a return. Just an aggressive player. I love what he brings in that special teams capacity.
And football's a game of inches. That wasn't a big-time play, but it still saves them 5 yards.
You got about 5 yards out of nothing, really. You could have let the ball go dead.
So now they're on the Blue Jays' 49-yard line to start this possession with a 12-0 lead. A minute and a half into the second half. Wentz in the gun. Bowl to his left, takes the snap. Quarterback draw up the gut of the defense, making a miss. Heenek comes to bring him down, but that is a first down for the Panthers. 16-yard gain.
Again, you take a look at that RTC Networks instant replay. Take a look at that pulling right guard. Puts the ball in motion. Big number 72, just clearing space, wiping out double team blocks, getting Caden Uran out of the way. Just excellent up-front effort from the offensive side of the ball for this Panthers team.
First down for the Panthers. Back in the gun. Takes a snap, quick fire, bubble screen to Rizovi. He's got a lot of space to work with. Cutting it up and in. First down, Panthers.
Big play, gain of about 12 off the pitch and catch to Rizovi from Wentz.
That's what you got to do with the younger quarterback in Levi Wentz, as that is now 6 completions in a row after a rough start for him.
You know, probably the biggest cheerleader in the locker room right now is that Kiefer Fritz. You know, he can't do anything but probably help mentor the younger classman Wentz as just a sophomore stepping into a leadership role with Fritz being out. And you got to have a kid like Fritz playing quarterback out. The best next thing you can do is just help out your young guys.
Now Rizzovi in at the fullback. He gets it right up the gut, trying to find a hole. He does. Nice little gainer there for Joe Rizzovi. 7 yards.
7-yard gain for the... Can't hardly see him behind all of those linemen there. I just know it's him because he's got that little Guardian cap on.
And that was a play where the Blue Jays kind of fired off the ball pretty good, but nobody could track down the speedster coming in at the fullback dive spot. 2nd and short. Line him back up in the I formation. Hager split out left. Halverson to the right. Wentz takes the snap. Same play again. That time he's wrangled up right away. They were able to track him.
Levi Uran swallows him up a mountain to move there, coming off the ball, firing, throwing the defender, and just wrapping up. Good play from number 67, Levi Uran, senior. Good wrestler here for the Stanley Blue Jays.
Staying in that high formation look, having some success in the ground game with it. Wentz takes it, hand off the ball, and he is wrapped up right away. Warta bringing him down for a loss of 2.
Again, we've talked that name on the defensive side of the ball for Stanley. Firing out of his linebacker position is Hunter Warta, shooting in like a missile, trying to knock it down, which makes this a real difficult 4th down. You got about 4th and 5 on the 16-yard line inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. Much more difficult than that 4th and 2 and 4th and 3.
Let's see a little play action here from Wentz. A little hard count from Wentz, trying to draw the Blue Jays offside, see if they still snap it. Panthers might take a timeout. Another hard count. Aaron Rodgers out there. It's not working, though. And now there's the timeout. Couldn't draw him off. That'll bring us to a nested timeout. 7:22 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 4 when we come back.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
Welcome back into the broadcast. Again, my name's Noah Fredrickson alongside David Peterson. We're back, baby.
We're back.
Back on Game Day Media. Excited to be here, bringing you the action on YouTube. It's going to be another fun season, David.
It's going to be a fun season. A lot of top talent. We're not done. Tomorrow we've got the RPL Outlaws hosting the Northern Cast. Receive votes. Jaguars, Eastern beats Western. And I think these Outlaws are going to be set up for some success. They got a kid, Ty Barman, that can do just about anything on the football field. They got a pretty good quarterback, Jace Becker, looking to light up the scoreboard as well.
Another speed option play. Bull got the toss and picks up the 1st down. Again, putting that edge rusher in a lose-lose situation. Levi Wentz working it.
Something we haven't seen a lot from this Panthers team. Last time we saw a lose-lose situation and he kept it. This time he was able to pitch it for at least 5 yards, able to get down inside. It's about inside the 10 maybe over there.
Yep.
Right? Maybe right at the 10-yard line.
Looks to be about 1st and 10, 1st and goal.
Got it at the
for
7.
The Panthers trying to score their 3rd touchdown of this young season. Wentz back in the I formation under center. Takes the snap. Back to Bull. He is met in the backfield. Brought down that time by Cooper Risman.
Caden Uran getting first contact on that inside blitz for this Blue Jays team. Pushes them back. They're about right at the 10. I think that last play was maybe sitting right at the 9-yard line, so loss of 1 for the Blue Jays, or excuse me, for the Panthers.
Been surprised the little amount of passing plays here on this drive after Wentz, the way he finished that first half. Now they're back in the gun, see if they let him rip. Hager to the outside of the left. Nope, back to Bull on the inside zone. Can't find a hole, brought down by Levi Uran. Short gain.
Doing what they want to do. They got Rizzovi in motion trying to key him and try to get some misdirection, but not fooling anybody on the Blue Jays sidelines. Gain of maybe 2. Looking at 3rd and 8 from the 8-yard line. Inside that Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. Souris Valley Dental, located right in Minot, North Dakota, voted Minot Daily News #1 dental office in Minot. Dr. Jarek Henson, Dr. Kevin Broderson, and Dr. Grant Neal.
Wentz takes the snap, looking to let it rip. Floats one on the comeback route. Looks to be caught, but it's going to be short.
So we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Kind of put a little pump fake in there, and I think if he fires it right away, it might get picked off or knocked down. But good play from Wentz, able just to fire a strike just in the nick of time before Oscar Garcia closes.
Only midway through this third quarter, but this seems like one of the plays of the game.
This could be a huge play. This could be an early knockout blow if the Panthers can get it in.
4th down, Wentz in the gun, takes it. Speed option, he takes it himself, puts his shoulder down, in for the touchdown. Levi Wentz calling his own shot, and it pays off.
As we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay, put the ball in the hands of your best athletes on the field. Wentz calls his own number, have to respect the option, blows right past number 50, Cooper Risman, and into the end zone, lowers a shoulder, lowers a boom, and extends the lead 18-0.
Another 2-point conversion here. They're 0 for 2 so far. See if they can change that up. Playing out of the shotgun for this 2-point attempt. Wentz, little toss out to Bull, and he is tackled. Nice play there by Kane Reap, quarterback of the offense and of the defense. 0 for 3 now for the Panthers. We'll take a look at that speed option touchdown. Wentz takes the snap, looking at Bull, fools the edge defender, puts his shoulder down into the end zone. It's 18-0 Panthers.
What's up?
As we bring it back, 5:10 remaining in the third quarter. Panthers up 18-0, making it a 3-possession game. That clock's going to start to be a problem for the Blue Jays. Offense has got to find something.
Got to get some positive yardage. Again, don't break away. It's not quite time to abort mission yet, but we've got to get some positive plays here. We've got to get the ball upfield. Coach Lorenz knows that.
They don't have to abandon the run game, but they have to find the run game.
They have to find the run game.
Friddle receives the kick, and he is met by the special teams of the Panthers. Drake Ramsey brings him down. So the offense will come out.
A little bit of pep in the step of this Panthers team as they're led out by their big linebacker. Brody Burnt stands almost eye to eye with Ben Enoch. He's also a mountain of a man.
Blue Jays starting at their own 37-yard line. 63 yards to put this one in the end zone. Let's see if they can do it. Kane Reap back in the shotgun. Caden Uran to his left. Enoch in the tight end spot on the right side of the line. Give it to Uran, inside zone. Nothing there yet again. No space at all. Another gain of not a thing.
In on the play, first up off the ground is number 4, Alec Bowl. Called his name on the offensive side. Now able to just get his linebacker position in there. Just the pursuit from these Panthers team is just, they don't give up on the play. They just are pouncing on everything.
Well, they don't allow any gaps on the inside zones, and then on the outside zone, their speed makes up. It's almost a lose-lose right now for the Blue Jays offense. Back to the passing game. Reap in the pocket. Thought about firing it. Now he's rolling out left. Burnt in his pocket. Brings him down. Brody
Burnt. Closing speed from Brody Burnt. Didn't go for the pump fake. We took a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Here it is. Brody Burnt on that far outside. Number 7 stand-up defensive end. Shifts gears and look at it from the... Just closes in a second over there. Ed's excellent play from Brody Burnt.
That is a big dude running at a high rate of speed at your quarterback. You don't want to see that a lot if you're head coach Lorenz.
No, you don't. You got to love what your defense is doing here if you're the defensive coordinator for the Panthers.
Brings up a 3rd and 14 for the Blue Jays. They continue to go backwards. Got to find it. Reap in the gun. Johnson in the slot to the right. Reap in the pocket. Going to roll out right. He's got a lot of room to work with. See what he does here. He's going to take it himself. Brody Burnt meets him again. Throws him out of bounds.
Oh, heard that one all the way up here. He just broke down. You talk textbook tackling from big number 7. Drops into pass coverage. And look at him closing about the 40-yard line. Goes from the 40, stays at the 40, and just closes the door, runs him out of bounds. Excellent defensive play from Brody Burnt.
Blue Jays will send out the punting unit. With under 3 minutes remaining in this third quarter, Panthers get the ball back, and they did an amazing job of milking the clock on their last drive, just lining up in the I formation, giving it to their great running backs. Tick, tick, tick. Johnson in motion. Friddle boots it away. Rizzovi's eyes light up. See how aggressive he is there? Gustafson scared him away a little bit that time. Nice punt there by the Blue Jays. See if their defense can get a stop here. Give the ball back to the offense. 18-0, Panthers lead.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Need it hauled? XL Transport LLC in Alexander, North Dakota has you covered. For all your hauling needs, give us a call. We do just about anything you can think of. XL Transport LLC. If you need it hauled, we'll get it there.
Locally owned, locally loved, and open 7 days a week. Fresh, hearty meals, hot coffee, and a friendly face. A place where the community comes together. Pull up a chair at the Little Griddle Cafe in Alexander.
Back from the short Nessa timeout, Alec Bowl that time with a 13-yard gain right up the middle of the defense. Moving the chains for the Panthers.
Keep that clock running, they want to do. They want to get the ball set in motion. Wait for that chain gang. They want to set the ball and go.
Alec Bowl now with 14 carries for 63 yards. That's about what you want from your running back, just getting it done on the ground. Back in the I formation, first down. Wentz takes the snap, back to Bowl. Give it to him till they stop him, and they cannot stop him. Another first down run for Alec Bowl.
10 out of time for Alec Bowl. You got to be incredibly impressed. I mean, we've said it since about the middle of the first quarter when the offense started really coming alive for this Panthers team. But owning the line of scrimmage for this Panthers team.
Panthers in no hurry. Got a 3-possession lead, letting that clock tick. Lining up in the I formation, giving it to their playmakers, moving the ball down the field. Giving it to him again on the right side. Bowl, shifty through the holes. Johnson brings him down, but it's a 16-yard gain this time. Wear and tear.
I think Alec Bowl lowered the boom there on Javon Johnson. We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay, going to capture the last chunk of it. Here he is, just lowers him down, and you got
picked up an extra 4
yards after contact, 12 yards downfield.
Now first down at the Blue Jays 40-yard line. See if they give it to him again.
If it ain't
They
broke,
do.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Ball again, this time for 12 yards. He's making it look easy out there.
Making it look easy. This is where those first couple practices in August where it's just miserable, 90-some degrees outside, and the Panthers are well-conditioned, and they're just chomping at the bit, that 5 up front.
Now with that run, he's over the 100 yards mark. 17 carries, 101 yards, 6 yards per carry. Good job, Alec Bolt. I'd say same play. And
same play.
That's how you score a touchdown at this point.
32 dive. Here you go. It is.
This time Selensky gets it. About 3 yards.
Stop by Hennig after a gain of 3.
That's his first carry of the day.
That's their first air quote bad play of this drive.
Yeah.
10 yards
Maybe of the last 2 drives.
Yeah. 10 yards out of time. Just under 40 seconds to play here from Linning at Field and Stanley.
Back to Selensky. Dyson through the middle. He is met by Ben Hennig and Gustafson, along with Fladlin. Those 3 bring him down. Gain of 2 that time.
And that might do it. I think the Panthers might be happy taking this lead to the break.
Everybody start to hold your 4s up. We're going to take a nested timeout. When we come back, it's time for fourth quarter action. Panthers have a grip on the Blue Jays.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Life is busy. Your vacation shouldn't be. Skip the stress of planning. Wild Air Travel designs personalized trips, cruises, and getaways. Handled start to finish by real travel advisors. You dream it, we handle the details. Wild Air Travel.
Brian and Eric Johnson with Investors Advisor Group at LPL Financial are here to ensure the success of our clients. We can help you meet your financial goals. Give us a call at 572-3246 to arrange an appointment today.
It's time for the fourth quarter here from Lynn Inget Field in Stanley, North Dakota. Panthers with an 18-0 lead on our NCC scoreboard. But here, David, if you're the Blue Jays looking at the glass as half full, even if they get a touchdown here, if you hold them to a 2-point conversion, still a 3-possession game. There's still a lot to play for. You want to get the offense the ball back, give yourselves a chance to get back into this one.
This is a big play, 3rd and 4. If they can get this and get it into 4th and 4 or maybe 4th and a loss here for this Blue Jays defense, that's definitely a win-win. Make that 4th down conversion very difficult.
Back to Selensky up the gut, finding a hole. Brought down, but it's another move those chains. Gain of 7 or 8 yards.
Another Prairie Homes Furnishings first down. Everything your home deserves can be found right here in Stanley, North Dakota at Prairie Home Furnishings. You can find them on Facebook, browse their inventory, stop on in. At fourth quarter action, our DNL Paraffin post-game show is going to conclude. We're going to give our weekly schedule where we're going to be. We're going to be over in Ray tomorrow afternoon.
Another inside run for Selensky. This time the Blue Jays bottle him up for a short gain.
Tomorrow afternoon, the RPL Outlaws take on the Receive Votes Northern Cass Jaguars. They played last year over in Northern Cass, and I remember that the offense just couldn't get rolling. They just couldn't make anything really happen last year. Some of the points of emphasis from Coach Wistoff after that was we can't start so slow. We've got to get the ball moving. Just unable to get into a groove.
And that was the thing last year, too, as you come into the game thinking it's going to be a high-scoring affair. It was only 24-12, I believe. Both offense kind of struggled week one. We'll see if we get it different. This time Wentz pops it outside, raises the ball a little bit, lets him know that's a touchdown. Levi Wentz, have yourself a night.
We take a look at that RTC Networks instant replay. Again, calls his own number, goes over to the right side, right behind Mr. Burnt. In, bounces out. They completely seal the edge for the Panthers and waltzes into the end zone, does Wentz. 24-0 now.
And Wentz has rushed the ball 6 times. 3 of those are touchdown runs. Say let him run the ball. Good things usually happen.
They might have found something for the future for this Rugby Panthers team.
Now another big play here. Get this 2-point conversion, you make it a 4-possession game. Running from out of the gun, Selensky to his right, Rizovi in the slot to the left, top of your screen. Wentz up the gut, give it to him, good things happen. Add 2 points to the Rugby total, 26-0 on our NCC scoreboard. Let's look at Wentz. Make some magic happen one more time here in the gun. Working that quarterback draw, finding the gap. Nice cut there. Nobody to the outside. Let him waltz in for another 6.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you.
And we bring it back here to Stanley, 26-0. The Panthers officially make it a 4-possession game with 10:49 remaining in this fourth quarter. Blue Jays at this point just find it. I mean, game might be out of hand at this point, but there's still a lot to play for. Week 1 of the season. Offense has to find that efficiency that we talked to Jackson Lorenz about.
I think Coach Lorenz is probably going to find out a lot about his team in this next 10 minutes and 49 seconds.
100%.
Are you guys going to roll over? Are you going to fight a little bit? What are we going to do here?
It's that fight or flight response. We're about to see it.
Yeah, see what you're kind of made of here. Gut check time early in the season.
Selensky's going to boot it this time. Little pooch kick. Caught up by Longmire, and he's taken down right at their own 45-yard line. Logan Longmire playing a little special teams tonight. 10:44 remaining in the fourth as Kane Reap leads the offense of the Blue Jays back onto the field. Man, you just look at Brody Burnt there at the line of scrimmage. Man, you do not want to see him on the football field. I'm imagining myself as a, rugby, you love it. As a quarterback, if I see him on the other side, no.
I'm going the other way. I'm going left.
Reap hands it to Uran, and he is met right away by Selensky.
Again, just so much penetration into that backfield from this Panthers team. Their defense, they have dominated the trenches from the start as this Panthers.
Caden Uran, 8 carries, 7 yards. Just nothing all night long. Panthers have been meeting him at the line of scrimmage. And you think about this Blue Jays offense, Kane Reap and Uran are really the only ones touching the ball. They're not able to do much. Reap in the pocket, fakes to the right. Now he's going to roll out right, looking downfield on the run, finding an Fladlin right off the left fingertips. Almost a connection there.
Again, number 22 for this Panthers team, Jove Rizovi, flying in all over the place. He follows him from the 50-yard line right on the bottom side of the screen and gets his hand maybe just enough to deflect it out of contention to get caught, but just such good two-way players for the Panthers on both sides of the ball.
And we're talking to Tyler Green, like this is a team that we want to get back to the playoffs this year. Rugby was not up to the standard last year. Looks like they're meeting the moment here in week 1. Defense and offense both just going to work. 3rd and long. Reap in the pocket, steps up, launches that one. It's a high lofter. He's got Johnson. Javon cannot bring it down. Jump ball. Johnson wasn't able to get it. Taken away by Wyatt Fellinger. Again, one of those defensive backs. Been making plays all night.
Yeah, and given it, bringing the ball back, just not tired at all, is Kason Halverson going stride for stride, helping playing safety from the backside. Big flying around players from the Panthers.
Punting unit back on for the Blue Jays. Under 10 minutes remaining in this one, 26-0. Johnson in motion. Friddle to boot it away. He does. Nice connection there. Rizzovi catches it in the air this time, looking to get to the sideline. Now bouncing it back to the left. Nothing there. Good job by the special teams unit of the Blue Jays to stop Rizzovi.
It's Longmire again on the play. Number 23, Colton Longmire. Remember there was a Longmire last year that we had in Ray Powers Lake that had a pretty devastating injury. It was either him or Logan, one of the two. I'm glad to see if that's the one, made a recovery and back out on the football field.
Yeah, that was not a fun sight last year.
No.
And now again, thoughts and prayers going out to Carter Christensen, who also suffered a pretty gnarly injury here tonight. Hopefully he can get healed up and get back in the lineup for the Panthers this year.
Yeah, early report, unofficial, might have been a shoulder injury, so they're looking to try get him taken care of. Probably going to have to take a week or two off.
Alec Bull slicing his way, just doing a great job of being patient, finding the gaps. Another big-time run for Alec Bull, this time 17 yards.
When was the last time you saw your 6'5" tight end, Brody Burnt, outrun the running back to get downfield to block from the opposite side of the field in formation? Just athletes all over the field.
They're just flying.
Flying around.
You just love to see that. Tyler Green's doing a great job with this Rugby Panthers squad.
Just over 9 minutes to play. 26-0 on your NCC scoreboard. The Panthers in complete control.
Spamming the I formation and the Alec Bull run. That time the Blue Jays were ready for it. Short gain of 2.
Good tackle out of his linebacker position is Caden Uran, number 0, shot the gap, was able to meet him in the backfield for a minimal gain as we close in under 9 minutes to play.
Bring up 2nd down. Yeah, it was kind of a early slugfest. Alec Bull had 1 run for 23 yards on his 2nd carry, but then he was getting stopped until this second half. He's had runs of 9, 13, 10, 16, 12, and 17 yards. Just bringing them right down the field on each possession. Now a little play action. Levi Wentz ran down by Cannonwisher. Nice play by Austin Cannonwisher as we say his name for one of the first times.
When you take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay, coaching staff on the opposite side of the field maybe looking for a little bit of a face mask on the defense. Stiff arm from the offense. You can see right there with that left hand. Tries to rearrange the face mask while he's running out of trouble. But able to get up back to the original line of scrimmage for about a 3rd and 10 from the 42-yard line of the Panthers.
And just like we were talking about with Javon Johnson, we see the speed on defense. Same thing with Cannonwisher there, tracking down Levi Wentz. Just imagine if you can get him the ball in offense in space. That's going to be the big thing for the Blue Jays going forward. Panthers out of the shotgun again. Quick fire throw to the outside. A little too high for Halverson. That'll be incomplete.
Completed to Blair Heenick on the sidelines. He's a good player in his day. He played against me when I was in high school. I can't remember if he was a year ahead of me or a year same age, but he was a load to bring down. He went on to NDSU to play. Did Blair.
That was Levi Wentz's first incompletion since about midway in the 2nd quarter. He's been dialed. Punting unit on for the Panthers. Blue Jays get a stop. Hager looking to boot this one away. Late getting on the field is Luke Grainer, listed as an athlete for these Panthers. Sophomore. Hager sends it away. Back to receive it is Caden Uran, and he doesn't want to. That is a nice punt there from Hudson Hager, putting the Blue Jays way back in their own territory. 7:13 remaining in this one. Panthers up 26-0.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
Back after another quick Nessa timeout. Blue Jays on the field in the gun. Kane Reap looking to get outside to the left. Halverson tracking him down and putting him down with the help of Selensky. Loss on the play.
I think it's number 23, Colton Longmire, missed the block on that. Wanted to probably block down that linebacker, spring the sidelines to let Reap maybe hit that outside and get down the sideline a little bit.
Fredel brings in the play to Reap. 2nd and 13 from about their own 5-yard line. Not an ideal starting position for the Blue Jays on this possession. 6.5 remaining. Reap in the gun. Uran to his right. Johnson in the slot to the right. Inside zone to Uran.
Hand off to Uran.
Tumbles for a few extra yards there. Not much.
It's a good tackle from number 72, Zach Schneibel, just a sophomore. If he doesn't make that play, you could see a big, long touchdown, just what the doctor ordered maybe for this Blue Jays team. I would call that maybe a touchdown-saving tackle because with the speed from Uran, he's going to be able to break that and get downfield.
And you know, you look at Zach Schneibel, one of the keystones of both the offensive line and defensive line, but he's not like the biggest guy, but he plays with a lot of grit.
He does, yeah.
He just gets lower than everybody else. Play action here from Reap, rolling out right, running out of time. There was Schneibel. He fires it, and that is a first down for the Blue Jays. Finds his man, Javon Johnson.
It's a big play, a big confidence play for both Kane Reap and Javon Johnson. They've been trying to work on that all game long, just the suffocating defense from the Panthers, and finally a good solid strike from Reap to Johnson for the first down.
That was the Blue Jays' first completed pass since the first play in their opening offensive possession. It's just been hard to come by those receptions. Now they got first down. Working out of the shotgun, approaching 5 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Reap, little RPO action. That was almost picked off by Wyatt Fellinger. Went through Johnson's hands. Fellinger had a chance.
Take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. That was just about disastrous for this Blue Jays team. And that's what you work on in that offseason is that RPO. It's so timed. If you can break that, there's a lot of open area for that Javon Johnson to make an athlete play and get out, but just a little bit behind him.
And it looked like Wyatt Fellinger just read that the entire time.
Just about had a big pick six.
2nd and 10. Blue Jays still looking for those first points of the year. Running out of time to do so here in the opening week. Inside zone to Gustafson. Finding the outside gap, and he's brought down. Coy Walker, man, have yourself a game.
Like an absolute missile out of the backfield is Coy Walker. We take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay. You can see him in safety help just on the left side of the screen and just reads it all day. The closing speed, again, just a sheer powerful, like just textbook tackle from your safety.
Coy Walker was not a name I knew going into this game. I know it now, man. Third and long here, under 5 minutes to go. Reap takes the snap, another RPO fake. Now he's going deep. He's got Johnson. He connects. Johnson showing off the wheels, and he's brought down by Fellinger. There we go, Blue Jays.
We take a look at that RTC Networks instant replay. I think the Panthers got away with a horse collar as well. We can see this nice ball from Reap right on the numbers, slowed up just a little bit, but there is that hand into the back of the neck of the shoulder pads as Javon Johnson cashes in finally. Again, another confidence boost. We saw that just a couple plays ago, that quick little pass, and he was able to get the ball something. It was a first down. It was a big positive momentum, and now again you just stack one on top of the other.
Back to it in the gun on first down. And Reap taking it on the quarterback draw, nowhere to go, and he is brought down by Trevor Blessum of that defensive line of the Panthers, along with Selensky.
Trying to get open is Ben Henick, but again, Mr. Walker is just all over, shadowing every move that Mr. Henick makes.
That'll bring up a long second down here, 2nd and 14. Back in the gun, Gustafson to Reap's right. Henick split out to the left at the bottom of your screen. Johnson and Cannonwisher on the top.
That's a matchup. It's one-on-one coverage. They're
Reap's
trying to go
looking
that
at him.
way.
He's taking the shot, and Henick cannot quite get to it. Reap, just another little overthrown pass. Looking for Henick.
Put a little bit more loft on it. Let the big man just run underneath it. You got 6'7" versus probably about 6'3", at least 6'2", maybe for sure, in Mr. Coy Walker. But you're going to look at that. We've seen it all night long. As everywhere that Henick has been, there has been the shadow Coy Walker as well.
And you got to think the Blue Jays, especially this coaching staff, a little shocked to see the Panthers had a play of their own to put on Henick and Coy Walker, shadow him, and make life a little difficult.
Coy Walker, just a junior for head coach Tyler Green.
Reap in the pocket again.
There's
looking over the middle. He's got Cannonwisher, and he cannot catch it. Cannonwisher had 6 on his mind. Got to catch the ball first.
Cannonwisher just streaking on the very top side of the screen. Just a little inside move here. Failed safety defensive back coverage, puts his head down and runs and disrupts a pass. Like you said, partner, you got to catch before you can run. You got to walk before you can run.
Yep.
Tough break for the Blue Jays.
That was Cannonwisher's first target of the night. Could have been 6. Instead, it's a 4th down and 14. Back to the gun. Reap in the pocket. He's going to escape out right. He's got a lot of room to operate. Fires over the middle. Finds Cannonwisher, and he cannot quite pick up the first down. That's going to be a turnover on downs, and now Austin Cannonwisher is down.
The first down, Panthers will take over on downs.
Start looking at maybe some cramps. Kind of limping off like it would be a cramp in that maybe left calf for Austin Cannonwisher. Austin is in our intro. Good outside three-point shooter, good player for head coach Corey Anderson of the Blue Jays. A lot of fun to see these kids and the highlights that they can put on. Got some good ones. Tomorrow we're going to probably hear Becker to Barman a couple different times.
It just comes off the tongue so easy.
So does block by Barman. I'd like to know how many times you said that last year.
I thought you were going to take your entire weekend to just count those up.
No. Oh, sorry. You got 5th and 6th grade football to do.
Back to the I formation. Selensky gets the handoff. He's met at the line of scrimmage.
Speaking of the Ray Jays basketball team, big thanks to Arlie Larson and the Booster Club for Ray. The Ray Jays Booster Club established back in 1986, coming on board with GameDay Media, supporting all things Ray Jays. As they're looking to make a mark. You saw them a lot this year. You saw them down at the state tournament. They the real deal?
Yeah. I think they are.
I think they are. Number 3 ended up 3rd in the state of North Dakota. I think our Redeemers had some redemption that they wanted to have when they beat them in the region championship game. Balls on the ground, recovered by
the Blue Jays. Blue Jays get a turnover. That was Cooper Resman that picked that one up. Blue Blue Jays have another opportunity here to put some points on the board.
That indeed, we're seeing a big highlight tonight between Ben Henick, the Kansas State recruit, the Kansas State commit. Tomorrow we're going to see a couple good ones, a lot of good ones tomorrow. We got Ty Barman, Jace Becker. Ty Barman listed according to Rivals.com. Number 1 in the state as a sophomore, the class of 2029. I think he's 17th in the country, 5-star overall recruit.
Yeah, he's got that label on him now. He's got to go out and prove it.
Yeah.
Be fun to see tomorrow afternoon.
Fun to see. 1 o'clock, Freddie and Dylan Loper going to be on the call from Ray at Outlaw Field, Glen E. Severson Memorial Field.
Take another shot to Henick in the end zone. Henick brings it down for the first touchdown of the Blue Jays season. It's easy. Throw it up to him. Let him go get it.
Little John back and forth a little bit as well. Just an inside-out route. Throw it to the back corner of the pylon. They tried it earlier, just ran out of space. This time he was a little bit closer to the hash marks and was able to reel it in for 6 to get the Blue Jays on the board.
Now for the 2-point conversion. Resetting the offense. Looks like they're going to go for the extra point. Time to work on some new stuff. Coulter Fladlin on to attempt it. Puts it up. And no good. So it'll stay at 26-6. The Panthers lead, but the Blue Jays find something in their D1 commit. Ben Henick put it up where the kids can't get it.
Our Blue Jays man of the games are, for the students, Sierra Canowisher. And for the parents of the adult section is Jason Adicott.
Every style and budget. Our team is with you from selection to professional installation. Visit us at 22 North Main Street in Crosby or call 965-6367. Tegan's Interiors, bringing comfort, style, and hometown service to every home.
Welcome back to this Game Day media broadcast here between the Panthers and the Blue Jays. 26-6, just over 2 minutes left. Stay tuned for the DNL Paraffin postgame show. A local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We'll have our Lindsay Grocery Coach's comments, along with our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game.
Coulter
Fladlin will boot this one away. See if they try that onside kick again. It worked for him the first time.
First play of the season for the Blue Jays. Everybody takes a couple of steps back. Ball's got to go at least 10 yards. It's got to go from the 40 to the 50.
Nope, just going to boot it. It's bouncing, picked up by Rizzovi, and he's just going to take a knee, avoid any unnecessary contact here with 2 minutes to go. And the unfortunate part is it always seems like these are the moments when those injuries happen, so that's probably a good decision there from Joe Rizzovi.
Yeah, just go down in the name of safety. You don't need any extra contact. You're not going to go anywhere. And a smart coach's kid, smart player, you know. Yeah, I'm assuming it's a coach's kid. I can't positively confirm that, but I would assume so. 26-6, 20-point lead for this Panthers team. Just satisfied with running this thing out.
Going to assume we'll see a few more halfback dives out of the I formation to end this one off. New quarterback in the game and running back. Some youngsters getting some work. That was Trey Fonestock with the run. Ryder Rizzovi, who's in at quarterback now.
Kind of wonder if they didn't have enough. Yeah, they had too many men on the field, I think, for Stanley. Yep.
Too many men on the field against the Blue Jays.
Tried to hustle off. Unable to get there. Again, tomorrow we're going to be over in Ray as the RPL Outlaws open up their season as they're going to host a very talented Northern Cass Jaguars team. It's going to be at right off Highway 2 in Ray.
Oh, that is a smackdown at the line of scrimmage. Man, I could hear that from up here.
You take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Welcome to the game.
Kind of jolted some life into me up there.
That's football there, boy. Trying to see who made the tackle in the replay.
There's Noah Anderson who got popped there at the line of scrimmage.
Welcome to varsity football.
Back to it, this time with another new running back. Nothing to go there. I believe that time it was Drake Ramsey. Plays a lot as a kick returner for this rugby squad.
A couple of freshmen, Drake Ramsey said, getting into the game. In the game for the Blue Jays, number 22, Peyton Hunting. Coming off as number 55, Landon Hunting. Just over 60 seconds to play here, 20-point lead as the Panthers are trying to sneak out of here. An upset opening night for this Stanley Blue Jays roster.
Little shotgun action here for Ryder Rizzovi. Quarterback draw up the gut, and he is wrangled down by 3 Blue Jay defenders.
What a wildcat.
Including Anthony Nardassi, the freshman. Brings up 4th down, and not knowing what the play clock is, that could have been the last play. Looks like they're just going to let that clock tick all the way down, and the Panthers come on the road, get a big win over the Stanley Blue Jays. Ten seconds on the clock. The Panthers are not getting to the line. I think that's going to wrap this one up. Now they come to the line, and that'll do it. Blue Jays knocked off on their home field here on week 1. The Panthers come to town and take everything from them. 26-6 is the final score. Panthers starting the season off on a good note. We're going to send it to a break, and we'll come back with the D&L Paraffin post-game show. Catching up with our head coach Tyler Green and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. We'll be right back.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Modern Dental, with offices in Tioga, is here for all your dental care needs. Doctors Amber Wentz, Eric Melland, and Christian Melland provide trusted care for the whole family. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4, and accepting new patients now. Modern Dental, your smile, our priority.
Look your best with custom embroidery or a silkscreen touch on team uniforms, caps, and more. It's your one-stop shop for any and all things sports. Get out and enjoy with all the top name brands in gear and clothing. Visit All Season Sport About downtown Williston.
For over 100 years, New Century Ag has been the leading agricultural cooperative dedicated to supporting farmers in our local communities. With state-of-the-art facilities, expert agronomy services, and a commitment to innovation, we provide resources to enhance crop production and sustainability. With our locations in Ambrose, Crosby, Fortuna, Newnan, and Westby, we are conveniently located for all your agricultural needs. That's New Century Ag.
City of Powers Lake and the Community Club proudly support our local businesses that help make our community special. From shopping and dining to lodging and hometown hospitality, you'll find it all right here. Northern Charm Boutique, the historic Hoogie Hotel, Prairie Pride Foods, Cenex Powers Lake, the Food Barn. Come spend the day exploring, enjoying great food, a great cup of coffee, and experiencing the friendly faces that make Powers Lake feel like home.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley. Your local Case IH dealer. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake serves Burt County and the surrounding areas with a full suite of financial services. We are committed to being your bank of friendly service. Liberty State Bank, FDIC insured.
Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
The Western Education Regional Cooperative is designed to promote collaboration among school districts. One of the main ways we help is to provide professional development in reading, math, classroom management, and data training throughout the 44,000 square miles our region is comprised of. From Golva to Granora, we are here to serve our schools. Let's go to work.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by...
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Welcome back into the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Tioga Medical Center, trusted healthcare here at home. To find your provider, schedule an appointment, or pay your bill online, visit tiogahealth.org. And welcome into our DNL Paraffin postgame show. Locally owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We're going to get right to it. The Stanley Blue Jays, pretty penalty-free game for the Blue Jays, coming in 102 passing yards, averaging 20.4 yards in the air. Kane Reap, 102 yards, their only score of the game, comes in the fourth quarter, 25-yard touchdown pass to Ben Henoch. 102 yards, goes 5 for 17, 29.4% passing completion percentage for Kane Reap and the Stanley Blue Jays. Not a whole lot of offense for this Blue Jays team. Their rushing yards, 26 rushing yards, and I'm going to have to fix that for you, my friend. The calculation is off here, but 102 receiving yards. Ben Henick with 25, Austin Cannonwisher with 12, Javon Johnson 3 receptions for 65 yards with the 21.7 average. And a nice big play. Cannonwisher had dropped one in the end zone, but then Ben Henick was able to get one on the rushing side for the Stanley Blue Jays team. A lot of negatives for Kane Reap as he is taking in the shotgun formation, some drop snaps. But, yeah, we're going to cut right away. We're going to go right down to Noah Fredrickson with the winning head coach, Tyler Green. Take it away, Noah.
Thank you, David. Yeah, here with the victorious head coach, Tyler Green. You guys started off kind of slow offensively as kind of a slugfest there. Neither offense could get it going. What kind of changed for you guys in that first quarter?
We just made a mistake there on the opening kickoff and let something silly happen to us. It's a momentum game, but really our defense stepped up. We didn't really change anything offensively to get it going. Levi just had to settle in and throw the ball well, and our O-lineman had to do some hitting, and, we came around.
And now I just saw you guys had a block of wood. Is there any story behind that? I think it said great on there.
Yeah, we've been preaching the attributes, gritty, resilient, effort, attitude, and toughness. And we tell our guys that if you can do this, we'll be a great team and you'll be a great football player. So every week during camp, we picked a great player of the day, and now we'll pick a great player of the week. And Wyden Fellinger stepped in at safety and had a great game today.
And just talk about your defense. Coy Walker was also playing that safety hybrid, shadowing Henick a lot of the time. Just talk about the team defense, just limiting the Blue Jays to almost nothing here tonight.
Yeah, Coy did a great job. We were asking him all night that he had to take Henick, and he did an excellent job. They all did a great job. Our defensive line did a great job building the wall. They really had nowhere to go all night. Linebackers stepped up and filled. Our corners played tight coverage all night, and it was just a great defensive effort.
And now you've been a part of football for many, many years. Just talk about the ability for a team to come on the road week one and just pull out a big-time win on the road. Just what does that do for your guys' confidence going forward in the season?
Yeah, it's a big confidence booster, but I just got done telling our guys that we're 1-0, but Monday morning when we go watch film, this game is over. 1-0 is not good enough for us. We have more goals, so it is a big confidence booster. It feels good to win, but by Monday morning, the win's gone.
A lot more work to do. Thanks, Coach. As we bring in our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, QB1, Levi Wentz. Levi, take me through that first quarter. You started out 1 for 7, missed a few easy throws there, but then you really buckled in and dialed in. What was kind of the difference there?
I was really nervous. It was my first start, so I just had to settle down and just take the easy throw and get going with the running game and option.
And coming into this fall camp, like Fritz was hurt, you had to step up. You kind of knew that. What was your preparation for this moment like leading up to it?
Did some camps over the summer and a lot of 7-on-7 with my teammates out on the field. Prepared us for this.
Do you try to play like Carson Wentz? Is there any relation there?
I don't, but I have the same last name. But
I'll just call you Carson Wentz, though, after that performance. 90 yards through the air and a touchdown, and then on the ground, 54 yards, 3 touchdowns. When you guys punched in that first touchdown, did you kind of relax and get it going?
Yeah, kind of calmed me down, just got to stay in the moment.
And then talking about Alec Bowl, your running back, coming 20 carries, 120 yards, how much easier does that make your job when you can just give it to him and he'll go make 10 yards and first down?
It's really good. You could just hand it off the lineman with a block, and Alec Bowl will run the ball really hard.
Well, great game tonight. Looking forward to seeing your career go on. Thanks for the time. Back up to you, David.
Thank you, Noah. Big thank you to our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, quarterback, QB1, number 17, Levi Wentz. 4-touchdown performance from the youngster. What a way to start off his high school career. When we come back, we're going to continue on with our DNL Paraffin postgame show after this.
Your financial future deserves more than a generic plan. It deserves a partner who takes the time to understand you. At Investment Center of Montana, based in Plentywood, we specialize in comprehensive financial planning, all built around your goals, your family, and your values. Call Investment Center of Montana today at 406-765-2804 or visit us online at invest-mt.com. Investment Center of Montana, your future, our focus.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lack provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Life is busy. Your vacation shouldn't be. Skip the stress of planning. Wild Air Travel designs personalized trips, cruises, and getaways. Handled start to finish by real travel advisors. You dream it, we handle the details. Wild Air Travel.
Brian and Eric Johnson with Investors Advisor Group at LPL Financial are here to ensure the success of our clients. We can help you meet your financial goals. Give us a call at 572-3246 to arrange an appointment today.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
Welcome back into the DNL Paraffin post-game show. It's time to look at the victors, the Rugby Panthers. 322 yards total offense, 232 on the ground, and then 90 through the air. As we look at some individual stats, Hudson Hager, 2 catches, 14 yards. Kason Halverson, 3 catches, 37 yards. Joe Vrzovi, 2 catches for 40. And then where most of the work came on the ground, Levi Wentz, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, 7 carries, 54 yards. 3 of those were touchdowns. Really got it going on the ground. And then you look at their starting running back, Alec Bull, 19 carries, 120 yards. Really in that second half, it was ground and pound with Alec Bull. Halfback dive out of the I formation. It worked about 90% of the time.
Yeah, they got 10 yards at a chunk right out of that third quarter, just pound it down their throat, and there was really nothing you could do. We talked about it early in the game, was that the line, the trenches were won by Rugby early. They established a dominance, and they weren't just able to, they did whatever they wanted to do on the offensive side of the ball once they got that running game going.
And, you know, we talked about it in that second half is where Coach Jackson Lorenz of the Blue Jays, he was about to find out quite a bit about his team, talking about the fight or flight response. Kind of looked like they flew out of there, especially in that second half. Couldn't defend the halfback dive, and that's just something that's got to be ironed out here in this next week for the Blue Jays. But looking forward with the Panthers, Zach Selensky came in there in the fourth quarter, 5 carries, 19 yards, and then Joe Vrzovi, 6 carries, 39 yards for the Rugby Panthers. They get the job done. A lot of hard work. In those 2 weeks of fall camp, you finally get to come out on a Friday night and prove what you've been working on, and man, did the Rugby Panthers prove it. Got it done great, and now looking forward for the Blue Jays. They got a tough one coming up next week, playing at Shiloh Christian on Saturday the 29th against number 3 ranked Ellendale Edgeley-Colm Thunder. It gets no easier for the Blue Jays, and then for the Rugby Panthers, they get a home game against the DLB Lakers. That should be another fun one. See if the Rugby Panthers can take care of business on their home field. As we continue to wrap this one up, we're going to look again at the weekly schedule. We got one more coming up tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock, a big-time matchup between the Northern Cass Jaguars and the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws. Again, I mentioned in the pregame show, Outlaws are a team that feel like they should have been receiving votes. Now they got a chance to go out and prove it tomorrow afternoon. Should be a fun one, David.
You and Dylan Loper, you guys are going to have a good time. It's going to be a good party over there. Randy Peterson and crew. It's going to be a fun day of football. An afternoon, Saturday afternoon football game. I'll be at football watching first and second grade flag football, and then followed by my birthday boy, Chandler, in his third and fourth grade flag football. So,
well, you know, the great thing about Game Day Media is you can go back and watch the game. So if you miss it at 1, just watch it that night.
And you can take it on the go with you wherever you want to go.
Awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in to Game Day Media, our opening broadcast of the 2026-27 school year. It was a lot of fun. It's the Rugby Panthers taking down the Blue Jays 26-6. My name's Noah Fredrickson. I've been alongside David Peterson and Jack Evans tonight. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon for more football.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land, LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham! LLC and Dry Fork Supply, The City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Western Education Regional Co-op, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Stanley Commercial Club, EAPC Architects, Engineers, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Northwest Sportsmen's Association, Divide County Quarterback Club, Investment Center of Montana, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Prairie Ford of Stanley, BBH Insurance, Farmers Union Insurance, Leander Hauge Agency, Wild Era Travel, Powers Lake Community Club, New Century Ag, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, Modern Dental, All Season Sportabout, The Little Griddle Cafe, XL Transport, LLC, Ray J's Booster Club, Flag Family Media, RT